this Sunday as your deal of the day.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to JewelleryMaker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Well, hello, welcome to the evening show and ooh!
Should we say the evening show?
The evening show!
See what I did there? No flies on me.
Peaked already.
The ladies in the workshop said I've been acting really weird today. I've just been energetic and full of beans and I've not sat down and so it's been a bit odd. So hence the awful jokes. I'm sure there will be more during the evening.
Are you excited? Is that why?
Probably that could be it actually. That could be it. These are my babies.
This is really exciting, isn't it?
These are my babies.
Really, really exciting. Yes. Now this is a showcase that is essentially the hallmark of a sellout, a guaranteed event. Mm-hmm. Because the first time the Eva beads came to air, total wipeout sellout.
Total wipeout.
Literally, they only came to air once and they were never seen again.
No.
Now that's in January, so it's taken us nearly 4 months, if not a little bit longer, to try and get hold of bigger quantities, more diversity of colours, and essentially bigger opportunities.
And we were we'll tell you more about it later, but we were actually in the factory where these were made back in the January in the Czech Republic, and the colours that we've got on this evening were hand-picked by myself and Victoria. So it's all down to us.
This is cherry picking. This is literally cherry picking. How exciting.
Yes.
How nice to have such an indulgence of an opportunity. I'll take that one, but not that one.
It was like that. I mean, it's like the kids in the sweet shop. It was.
So today is essentially, this is all your selection, yours and Victoria's selection.
No pressure.
That's actually really exciting, isn't it? That's why you're buzzing.
I bought some bits and pieces. When we come to 7 o'clock, I bought some bits and pieces from the factory of all the different programs processes that are entailed in the Ava beads.
Oh, how exciting.
So,
okay, so we're going to learn a little bit more how it's made, but
Yes.
we also know that in terms of opportunity, this is pretty much as good as you're going to get as our launch goes with brand new Ava beads. We have a huge opportunity. Now, we are going to open the first bundle up for pre-order. We are going to do that. It's a bit of a dangerous game, this one. I know, with your eyebrows. We are going to open for pre-order. Not yet, but we will open a pre-order. Mainly because what we do acknowledge the fact is that we have got a huge amount to fit in today. I mean, it's pretty epic.
And can I just quickly say one thing? For all your Ava bead aficionados out there that will remember when we launched,
yes,
we had packs of 20, not packs of 10, which is the norm. They all sold out. Good news is we're sticking with the packs of 20.
We're sticking with 20s.
We're sticking with 20s.
So we're doing the trade pricing, and we're doing the trade quantities. So we're not sitting within the retail environment. We're doubling the quantity of what the other retailers do. And on top of that, we're giving you the price tag that matches pretty much across the board the quantities that you get for 10, we're going to do for 20. So it is the time to get your Ava beads. Brand new colours as well, hand selected by Mark and our head buyer, Victoria. So we've got a really, really exciting opportunity. Now, to top it off, we are going to bring you even more opportunities for diversifying your designs. We do have an incredible launch of a brand new shape of milky aquamarine. I don't even know whether you've seen these.
No,
they're the biggest, they're the most incredible Brazilian qualities of milky aquamarine I've ever seen in cubes.
Is that it there? Can I have a look?
I have never seen.
Marie, who is responsible for buying our gemstones, she popped in kindly and said hello to the ladies today, and every single lady in unison exclaimed that their favourite shape at the moment is the cube. And Marie said that we've got some amazing cubes coming up. I had no idea we had one on this evening.
I have never seen aquamarine at this size. I mean, it's just, and the Brazilian qualities you can see instantly in the colourway. These are coming your way. It is today's must-have opportunity, and this is going to be one of our big chances. I promise you, you will not guess the price tag.
Okay, I've got one in mind. I've got one in my head.
Okay. I promise you, and I know you're brilliant at pricing, I will promise you, you are not going to guess the price tag.
Okay. Do you want to know what my price tag is in my head?
Oh, go on then.
$44.95.
Well, you're definitely not going to guess the price tag then.
Okay. That's what I feel it should be, looking at the quality of this.
Size.
It's amazing.
Distinction.
They're like little sugar
Brazilian.
cubes. They're like sugar cubes. They're very cute.
Can I just say, nowhere near £47. I mean, like, not even a gesture.
Okay.
Massive.
Can somebody whisper in my ear where we are going?
No, don't tell him. Liam, don't tell him. Don't tell him, Liam. Liam, no, don't
This
give
is
him
mine
a
and
little
Liam's
figure.
first show.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
therefore, Liam, definitely not then. Right. We are about to open a pre-order opportunity for our first Ava bead launch. Now, this is essentially a huge. See, actually, I don't know whether we should do this. I'm now right on the cusp of going. Actually, I don't know whether we should do this because these are the metallics, and I think in some ways this is probably one. Liam, are you a bit scared? Because I'm worried we're going to sell out. Are you a bit... Right, we're not going to open the pre-orders yet then. You really think we should? See, I'm looking at the clock and I'm just going, we'll sell out before 7 o'clock. And if we do...
How many have we got?
130.
Definitely.
That's going to sell out, isn't it? Right. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just put a pause and have a moment of thinking about this. Because if we sell out and we don't do it in a live deal, then that's not acceptable. I cannot do that. I need to pause on that. I think we need to pause. I really need to think. I promise you, I'm not teasing you. I promise I'm not teasing you. But I am actually genuinely panicking that if we put it too early to air in a pre-order, it'll just sell out.
The word compromise keeps coming into my ear.
Yeah. Okay. Not yet. All right. Let's.
Wow.
I'm feeling really anxious. Now we do, for those of you already messaging, we do have the DVD as well. Anybody who's looking, we do have the DVD as well, so that's coming your way. What we might do is open up the pre-order at the same time as launching the DVD.
Okay.
That might make sense.
Yeah, okay,
and
I'm
that
up
kind
for
of
that.
gives us a window of pre-order and a window of picking up the phone for the DVD at the same time.
Do that. Is that
Maybe
a
we'll
deal?
do that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit. I felt a little bit anxious there. I had a proper flutter, didn't I? Right, we're going straight to these huge opportunities. We've got some big chances. An amazing deal. This is a huge opportunity. 40 carats of Ethiopian opal, 2x1, 7x4. We're bringing you the real deal. Shall we just get started? I think we shall. How do you fancy this? Do you want to know what's going on here?
I've just been told the price of the aquamarine. What are you doing? Have you been in cahoots with this?
Don't blame
No?
me. I love how I get instant blame. You know,
Dear me.
price manipulation is not my middle name. It's my first name. £11.95 is already paid as we start our evening show today. Thank you so much for joining us. I know everybody's so excited. We've had loads of messages already saying people are watching, especially for tonight's show. We've got plenty to fit in. Don't panic. From 7 o'clock, we will be bringing you every hour more brand new Ava beads. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock this evening. They're all across the board. Okay, so we have plenty of chance for you to get brand new colours, pieces that you've never seen before. So brand new colours, brand new opportunities, brand new price points. So you've got something big to look forward to in every single hour of this evening's show. So you can't just tune in for 1 or 2 hours. You have to be with us for the whole gig. And we're with you through till 10 o'clock this evening. £11.95 is where we take you to for this fantastic Ethiopian opal strand. And what a strand it is, over 80 centimetres. I mean, this is heading its way to a metre of opal for £11.95. Hold those phone lines. You've got there a free phone number that you're dialing. You can join us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Of course, we also have the app service as well, so congratulations if you got that. A huge deal. Right, let's go straight on to another deal. Oh, now this one.
Oh, this is silly. This is silly.
This, I think, is one of the most delightful strands that we have in the vaults at the moment. I absolutely adore malachite. It's one of my all-time favourite gemstones. And when you do a little bit of research, the historical reverence of this gemstone is just, it's unsurpassable. It's one of those stones that has been revered literally century upon century. The decades have rolled on, and the established demand and luxury of this stone is 100% appreciated. And you've got the luxury of this teardrop formation, top drilled as well, which gives you so much potential of design qualities of earrings, all the way through to, of course, a feature pendant that perhaps you got here. How do you fancy 5 luxury pear shape? And how do you fancy under £10? That works out less than £2 for a luxury centrepiece of malachite. I mean, if you think about a pair of earrings costing you £4 of malachite, then you went to your local jeweller shop with £4 in your pocket. Maybe they cost you £5 with the sterling silver shepherd hook. All right then, would you dare to walk in with a fiver and ask for malachite
would you
earrings?
find it? Would you find it?
Not on your Nelly. I mean, if you'd add a zero to that, you'd be lucky. You know, £50 plus is malachite kind of price points these days. And here we are giving you 5 luxury stones. I've only got a restricted quantity. We're in single quantity figures available on this deal. So if you do want a guarantee, you've got to be checking out your baskets early on this offer. It's going to be a sellout. Of course, if you're joining us on the phone lines, please hold those lines and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. £9.95 that we have here. If you check out, we sell out. That's the quantity that we have to allocate. If you don't check out, you're going to lose out, unfortunately. We do have queues on the phone lines. You do need to guarantee this deal. We've got so many people reacting to our lack of pre-order event on the Ava beads. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I I think we should blame it on Liam, because he's new. I think we should blame it on Liam, because, you know, he's new.
It's character building,
It is character building, that's it.
Yeah.
So his name's Liam, you spell it Liam. If you do want to complain, it's Liam. No, I'm joking. £9.95. Look, we are going to open pre-order. Don't panic. We are going to open pre-order. I promise we will do it, but we're not going to do it yet, because if we sell out before the live deal happens, that's not appropriate. Right? We've got to make sure we do it within the live deal. So we will open it for pre-order. I promise it's going to happen within the hour, but it's not going to happen just yet. Is that fair? To be honest, that's how it's going to have to be, isn't it? Because that's what I've said now. So, right, let's go straight on. Yes, this colour. Oh, this colour.
Oh, wow. For you,
Citrus quality. Oh, I love this colour. Yeah. And yet I don't wear it. I love it, though. I find it quite, quite invigorating as a colour. You know, that citrus, that lovely, like, richness of either. You can almost imagine. We were on holiday last week, and we went to Portugal, and we had for my mum's 70th. It was my mum's 70th last week, and so we went to Portugal, and we had a lovely time. And one of the last evenings that we were there, we went for a meal, and it was right on the coastline, so it meant that you could watch the sun set. And as the sun set, it literally split across the horizon, and the colour of the orange, and it literally almost like, you know, ombre from lighter to richer colours, a little bit like this, where you've got that wonderful quality of ombre tones. You've got that luxury, almost citrus quality. You've got here 270 carats of that full sunrise, sunset effect of colour in this aventurine tone. And of course,
he told me under 5, not under 3.
Under 5 would be good, but under 3, you do know that under £10 deal was yesterday, Liam. I mean, we're 24 hours later. £2.95 is all you pay. I mean, that is a serious amount of gemstones to work with. And if you've never worked with genuine gemstones before, but you are a jewellery maker, what a wonderful way to try them out.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You know, without having... And of course, for £2.95, you purchase this strand for the first time, and then you get 2 further strands free of charge, because that's our welcome to JewelleryMaker.
Wow.
And we give you a DVD that takes you through how you can get started into designing your jewellery. So you get all of that. So you're going to get 3 strands if you're brand new to us, not just, and a DVD for £2.95. Plus then, of course, you need your postage and packaging, but that's paid for the rest of the day. And that means you go all the way through till midnight tonight and keep on adding to your order. So essentially, what we're talking about is for less than £7, you can get started into jewellery making, work with genuine gemstones, get lots of things for free alongside it. And you could, I mean, who starts like work with genuine gemstones for £2.95? And not just 1 strand, you've got the chance to get 3 if you're purchasing for the very first time with us. If you do want to give us a go, and you haven't given us a try before, it's a free phone number there at the bottom of the screen. You get through to our amazing call centre. They're literally just down the road from the studio, so they'll answer your call and they'll give you the best customer service. A lot of the team are actually jewellery makers. They're also, many of them, accredited with the GIA, the Gemological Institute of America. So if you want to learn a little bit more about gemstones, maybe you've got a question to ask, there's somebody there to answer your questions. They're an amazing team. I work alongside them a lot of the time, and they're a wonderfully committed customer service team. In fact, they're award-winning now. They've just won a very, very special award. So they are an amazing team to get through to. So if you do want to give us a go, never tried us before, and it's that moment where you go, oh, it's kind of the angst of trying a company out for the first time. Phone call there, you'll understand it's a great place to get through to. Right, we have got coming up before past, this sumptuous, and the word sumptuous is appropriate for this quality of garnet. Now, I'm going to say quite categorically that this quality, for the price that we have got, is going to be something of a mystery, because I'm going to guarantee a price tag that you will have never seen before, to the point where this is actually not my pricing or Liam's pricing and my producer in the hot seat. This is not even management pricing. This is the highest authority for our pricing, and that's from Simon. Simon's our head of merchandise, and he has given us a freedom to go to the penny as low as we can go on this strand. So to the penny price happening in 15 minutes time. The quality of that piece, the calibre of that close-up is just second to none.
It's got a colour and tone I don't think I've seen before, actually.
No holes barred in that calibre of quality.
It's got quite a sort of a golden bronze hue about it, isn't it?
It's almost umberlite. It's almost got that, umberlite. From the Umber region?
Oh, don't know.
Oh, right. So
Andesine-ish.
No.
No.
So interesting enough, so the Umber Valley is in Tanzania, and they don't know where Umberlite mine is. They don't know where it actually heralds from because it goes right up into the mountains, and they still can't find the deposit. So all they find is little solitaires and little pieces in the Umber River, but they only find it when it's in the dry season. So the only period that they can get Umberlite of that kind of colour is over like a period of 2 to 3 months when the river dries up, and they find tiny little pieces every so often.
And somewhere there's a mine full of it,
but they don't know
where it is.
No.
That's fascinating.
Amazing.
Wow.
Right, where do we go to next? Sorry, my earpiece keeps on crackling, so I can't hear very well. So I'm just going to go to. Let's have a look. Ooh. I love that colour.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's my colour, you see. Of all the colours, that's my colour. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then adding in, wow, look at that for a collaboration. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? That seriously looks good. Now, the amazing thing is that coming together in this grade of a gemstone, we know that this is a high-rated stone. Well, we've seen the designs that you've made from this gemstone, and it's second to none.
Oh, yes, you wore it very well.
Thank you. And you took it back from me very well. You have here your 12mm rounds of your blood red and your sky blue virusite. This is a gemstone that has an extraordinary calibre of quality to it. Often mistaken for a number of different gemstones, but actually in its own qualities, it is truly unique. And you've got something special here. We should be, for each strand, holding around £12.95. So that's your price point that we should be at. Guess what?
Ooh.
We're going nowhere near that price today. Should be £12.95 piece, £12. Let's try that one again. It should be £12.95 each, but instead you've got both for just £15.95. That means buy one strand, get the second strand for £3.
Brilliant.
Quids in today is what you're going to be. And of course, don't forget, we've got so many big things happening within the next few hours. What's going to be really exciting is that once you've paid your postage and packaging with a deal like this one, you've got plenty of chance to add to your order. Lots of people are asking us about the launch of course, the Ava beads. There's a huge reaction at the moment from people waiting with bated breath for the pre-order window for the first metallic bundle. That's going to come your way shortly, but not just yet. If you want to see the Ava beads in action, I've got a brand new pair of earrings that Mark's made for us, and I'm just going to show you them now so you can see just how workable they are. They look amazing. You know what I love about these? Watch this, watch. They actually rotate round separately. Look at that.
Yeah, so you can wear them 2 different ways. And I'm going to be demoing these from start to finish.
We're going to get the whole demo, right? We're not going to do little snippets. You're going to get the whole demo within the next 3 hours. So literally from 7, 8 and 9 o'clock, you're going to get the whole step-by-step tutorial. £15.95. I've got loads of people who've left in their baskets and haven't checked out. So we do think you need to check out sooner rather than later. Otherwise, you could miss out on this one based on the quantity that we have left in stock. So that is a buy one, get one for £3 deal. They should be £12.95 each, and instead we've gone to £15.95 for both. And I think, you know, when you're coming into the next season, spring, summer, those are the colours and sizes that are really going to work well.
Colour as well.
Isn't it?
Red, yes,
luxury combination. Would go very nicely with the garnet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Really harmonising qualities. Okay, that's a great deal. Congratulations if you got that. Let's go straight on to. Oh, now then. Look at this. Great colour. great colour. Now you've got here this mix of your pastel tones of purples into pinks, and that lavender tone is just so lovely to see in almost harmony qualities. Now, coming later on this evening, we have got some brand new colours of your Ava beads. What about seeing this as a complementary combination? Now, the Ava beads that you're seeing here are brand new. They're brand new colours. How do you fancy teaming it alongside this gorgeous shade of a lavender opal? That would look amazing. If you wanted to, instead of use the pearls, utilise that colour, that would look spectacular.
So easy to do.
£9.95. Seriously, we need to have a word with Liam. It genuinely, 24 hours later, we are not in an under £10 hour. I mean, we need to have a word with him. I mean, seriously, I think his fingers got stuck on the under £10 button. £9.95 is all you pay for your graduated faceted rondelles. These are 4x2 to 9x5. So actually, that centre combination here, the 9x5s, they'd look amazing, wouldn't they, with that colour combination of the Ava beads. And you know what, even if you wanted to use some of the deeper purples that we've got coming up, like those plum tones, that would look spectacular as well. Can you see that these Ava... So look at this quality here, look at that colour there. And then if I pull this up, just add a little bit of depth.
So just replace those little black seed beads in between the beaded sections there and just pop one of those in just to break it up.
Just like that, just to break it up. Gorgeous. Well, you've got the potential to start your opportunities of luxury jewellery making. £9.95 is all you pay. Congratulations if you got that. Right, let's go to... Hang on, where's that? We're right back here. I'm going to have to pull this here.
Have you worked with Liam before?
Yesterday was my first opportunity and pleasure, may I say. It was a pleasure. I mean, he bagsy us two Burmese jadeite for under £10 yesterday. Did you see that?
The little nuggets.
Yeah, it was quite a... Yeah, it was a sellout event. Right, look at that.
I love these. Look at these.
So,
they're hilarious.
Yesterday was under £10, right?
Yes.
One strand for under £10?
Yeah, okay. What are you doing?
Two strands. Can I say it? Am I allowed to say 2 strands under £10? I've said it now. 2 strands for under £10. Just take a look at these amazing feature stones. Now you have here your open crystal druzy that you've got. This is a double trouble mega deal if you ask me. The quality of these, I love the way that they've got this this real almost like matte effect to the external, and then you have that open crystal which just sparkles. It becomes almost, you know, quite mystical qualities. You know, that piece there, just a great example of, if I show you from one side, that shimmering matte effect, and then twist it round. Look at that.
Amazing. If you were just starting with gemstone buying, either for you or for your kids, I mean, your kids would love these. Just have them in a box.
And
I would have to pearl knot them, I think.
Look at that.
I pearl knot them with bright Shanghai red S-long in between. It's dramatic.
Just to make a little bit of a statement.
That's cute with a hole all the way through. That's amazing.
You could just use that one on its own, couldn't you? That could be quite a nice signature single piece. You maybe put that on like a nice leather cord and just let that be like a focal point right there, almost like just underneath the you know, there. I don't know what that part of your neckline is. That there.
Clavicle.
Clavicle? Should we call that your clavicle? There.
Clavicle's here, and then sternum here.
Sternum. There. That's where I would put that. Just on its own.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It does have a
There.
name.
But you've got here the chance to be able to make each one of these, you know, simply stand out on its own. So much deliverance. I mean, look at that one. How gorgeous is that open druzy? So yes, I have just said you're getting 2 strands for under £10. So the assumption, and I think it's a fair assumption, the assumption should be that it's a £9.95 deal. That's 500 carats of genuine gemstones. So £9.95 sounds good, doesn't it? Not good enough. We're going to take you even lower. Oh my goodness me, that is 500 plus carats of your black frosted druzy agate for just £7.95. Look at how much jewellery you could be making from this incredible double strand deal. I mean, if you're given the gift of getting somebody started into jewellery making, for less than £10, think about the amount of jewellery that they've got the freedom to create. Now, I've got just shy of 30 left. That's 30 available, and it's going to be, in my opinion, an instant wipeout in quantity. Absolutely incredible. Toyin, you've got yours. I've got Margaret, Hertrude, you've got yours. I've got Jeannie joining us. Elaine's joining me. Buys in Essex, Lancashire, Lincolnshire, Greater Manchester, Staffordshire. Everybody's going to pay the final low price. Now, obviously, if you're joining us on the web, if you're placing it into your basket, it's not yours until you check out, because, of course, we can only guarantee ownership once it's checked out. If you're joining us on the phone lines, then, of course, simply holding on the lines. Stay on those lines and we'll process your call as fast as we possibly can. £7.95, a luxury weight. I mean, a serious, solid quality of a design. I mean, when you think about that, well, yeah, and the thing is, 14 mil is singular stones, you know, in many ways, isn't it? Single pendant, centerpieces for the ear. You've got all of that look, all of that quality. Double it up for just £7.95. If you do want to join us, that's one almighty carat weight to price point. I can't actually work out even what the price per carat is on that. I mean, it's so low that I can't even work out so 530, so divided by £7.95, or is it the other way around? £7.95 divided by 530, isn't it? It's the other way around. So it's got to be 0.007. So less than 1 pence.
So one strand is 530. Yes. So it's over 1,000.
No.
Yeah.
I was working out at 530.
2 times 530. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness me! I was working on 530 carats being for both strands, but it's not. 530 is for one strand, which means you're getting over 1,000 carats of luxury genuine gemstones for £7.95. What? What? What have I just said there? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? We've just worked out that at 0.007, so that's less than half a pence, is it?
Yeah.
Less than half a pence a carat. I think we'll just put that one to one side. I don't think we should say that again. I'm not sure that should ever be spoken of again. That's genuine gemstones as well. You know, it's not like it's glass or plastic or synthetics. That's the real deal. Amazing. Amazing, if not a little bit crazy. We have a very, very special opportunity coming your way now. Simon, who is our head of merchandise, has facilitated an exclusive price point on this next deal. Now, the grade of the gemstone is second to none, and what's phenomenal is the price point is going to be nowhere near the price it should be. The calibre of this gemstone is just magnificent. You've got here a level of colour that sits certainly within that umber-light region of colour, which takes you from almost, one would call it a... See, I don't like using the word claret because I think that claret means a really deep red. This is not actually. It's got a red hue.
This is probably looking at it. I would go for a Beaujolais.
Yes, it's got almost a little orange.
A red wine that you would put in the fridge and chill slightly.
It's got a little bit of an orange hint to it, doesn't it? You're right. You're right. If I just rotate this round, just take a look. Hang on, I'm going to move my dresser so you can really see the light moving through there. the qualities of colour here are just formidable. If I just do like so, and if we just take a close-up of maybe 2 or 3, I just want us to make sure you can see the calibre of colour that we have here, because it's not like any other.
No.
This is not rhodolite garnet. You know, let's just be clear. This is Mozambique garnet, so it's not rhodolite. So what you've got here is actually a wonderful mix of your almandine and pyrrole, but in a much heavier radiance of probably more almandine, which gives them more orangey hues than you do have in the redder tones that would give you a rhodolite tone. So it's a really, really magnificent quality of colour.
It's got a sort of slightly cinnamon hue to it,
Yes,
hasn't it?
yes, it is like, it's quite spicy in its qualities, really, isn't
really
it?
Unusual.
Such a wonderful calibre of gemstone. I love the grade of this. And what's fascinating about it is that, you know, when you see this quality of stone, when you see it in a full strand, you almost lose the principle of each one of the stones has its own presence and its own qualities of value in terms of its colour. Because for me, if I was to cut this strand up, I think actually if I was trying to proportion it I'd probably have 5 or 6 different colourways in that one strand.
Yeah.
It's certainly not one grade of colour across the board. You've got much more reddier tones. You've got some that have got more of the burnt oranges. You've got a little bit more sometimes towards a plum tone as well coming through, and that's right across that diversity of strand. It's a real sensation of a top class strand of Mozambique garnet, and we're about to bring something extra special to the plate on this deal, because we are already going to guarantee that the price that you can see on the web is not the price that you're actually going to pay. In fact, we'll pull that price straight in. Let's just pull the price straight in and show you the price you're not going to pay. Now, the only price that this has ever been seen at is at $49.95, because that is the price tag that absolutely this strand demands. The grade, the calibre, think about the garnet that you've got in your collection if you have any. Does it sit within this calibre of colour tone? The answer will be no, because this is a very, very unique luxury tone that we're offering you from our Mozambique collection. And of this quality, what we would have done had it not been perhaps a little bit more, shall we say, what's the best word to describe it? Oh, I'm trying to find a word and I can't say the word that I want to say because it might sound wrong. We're about to do something that could not be manipulated by ourselves. We couldn't do the price that you're... So if I take it to the price that we would have done if this hadn't been tinkered with, then that's the word I was thinking. Am I allowed to say that word?
Yeah.
Tinkered with, right? Yeah. What we're about to do and show you first of all is the price that we would have taken you to, right? Even though this strand has only ever been seen at $49.95. So the price that we would have taken you to, just to push the boundaries and make it even more of a special event, we'd have taken £10 off and have taken you to £39.95. So we would have put a whole £10 back into your pocket. The quality doesn't change, the carat weight doesn't change, the distinction of colour, nothing changes. Just we take you under £40 from a strand that sits to an amazing price point of $49.95 on a normal occasion. However,
well, you said Simon has agreed this.
Simon,
now, you do know that Simon has been in India the past week and a half and is probably suffering with a lot of jet lag.
Potentially.
First day back today.
And the reality is...
Okay.
The reality is that today he has given us a one-off price tag. Now, just to be clear, we could not take you to this next price if we hadn't been given special authority, because this price tag is going to be one of the most extraordinary, exclusive to the penny prices. Simon, who is our head in merchandise, has facilitated this exclusive to the penny price tag. We're not stopping at $49.95. We're not stopping at $39.95. We're going to take you to a one-off to the penny price tag. How do you fancy this opportunity? We take you to £32.72. That is literally everything stripped on this price tag. This is the one that we have to say will not be and cannot be honoured at this price tag again. The calibre of quality that we're offering you here, the distinction and individuality that this colour hue offers you is something truly, truly to behold. Wait till you see this and you get it into natural daylight. The qualities are just going to liven up your jewellery designs. You've got sumptuous calibre qualities in each one of these individual stones, and we have taken you to the penny. We've taken you pretty much, I think we're just shy of 40% off the price we should be at.
That's amazing.
I mean, it's a huge price reduction,
so that price
a massive reduction.
So 32, your age, 72, the year I was born.
Ah,
perfect.
Nice one.
Perfect.
Well done. I mean, that was nice. Yeah. 32 in my dreams plus 10. You've got here a magnificent opportunity, a real style of luxury. I mean, I genuinely cannot see this being repeated at any other point. This is your buy it now opportunity. And the size of these stones, I mean, they offer so much freedom of design, don't they?
Amazing. But I think you'd want to keep it really simple, wouldn't you? I don't think I would incorporate any other gemstone with it at all. I think you just keep it completely exclusive. And just pop them onto simple head pins. Because they're drilled top to bottom, you might need to use your featherweight and just tiny little simple little drops. I think that's all you need, and maybe one as a pendant,
as a centerpiece.
Just as a
yeah. 32.72. That's your 2-year penny price tag. Is yours for the taking on this exclusive Mozambique garnet grade quality. If you do want a certificate of authenticity, please do speak to the call centre. You can add one to your order with, of course, just a 25 pence levy. So if you do want to add that, do please speak to our call centre. Now, we have got our big launch opportunity for brand new. I can feel you're almost like kind of
tense.
Yes,
I'm getting tense.
you are. You're a little bit like kind of. I can sense you like you're ready to pounce. We have got a guarantee of the DVD to come your way within this hour. And we will open pre-orders. I tell you what, if we don't, then we're going to. I mean, it'll be a riot. I predict a riot. We've got the metallic Eva beads pre-orderable in 5 minutes time. So brand new, never been seen before. The last time the Eva beads came to in January, total sellout. They were seen once and never again. I mean, it really was quite the most extraordinary scenario. Perhaps nobody would have expected it, but we've taken some time to try and get some more deals for you, some more colourways. So you've got all of that to look forward to happening. We'll pre-order in around about 5 minutes and we'll launch the DVD at the same time. In the meantime, let's go straight on to another opportunity. Now then, sterling silver, one presumes, in a full findings pack. Now, what's nice about working with the likes of garnet and aquamarine like we have coming up is that they're world-class gemstones that have, you know, a severe impact to demand on your jewellery collection. And the one thing I would always say is if you're working with top-class gemstones, well, you really do need to be working with highly priced precious commodities, and that means sterling silver. We're bringing you this fantastic sterling silver jewellery suite findings pack. You're getting here 16 individual findings. Findings are essentially the mechanics of your jewellery making, and we've just taken you to the essential ingredients for just £3.95. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a huge quantity available, but once it's gone, it's gone. First people to check out, joining us on the phone lines, of course, whichever way you do it, will be successful for just £3.95. Now, you've got your ball head pins, you've then got your clasps, and you've got your shepherd hooks, you've then got bolt rings, and you've also got jump rings, and you've got your crimp beads, all together for £3.95. An essential ingredients to jewellery making.
Completely. And because of this price, I would start recommending now that you use sterling for all of your pieces, whatever.
I know. I've kind of got to that point now.
Exactly. It's
I've
just,
kind of got to
not
the point with the price
messing
point.
around with, is it?
No, the
That's
differential is not enough for me to think that it's necessary to work with anything other than sterling
not.
silver,
No.
especially because it does elevate your status of jewellery. Because it does, when you say to somebody, "I've made you a piece of jewellery with sterling silver," it instantly adds that kudos, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, with the bolt ring clasp, for example, if I use sterling silver clasp in any of my pieces, whether it's a bracelet or a necklace, I charge £5 before I've even added thread or gemstones or beads. It's £5 for a sterling silver clasp. So you've got £20 there straight away, plus all your other findings.
Because you think it holds enough reverence.
Completely, without a doubt.
Oh, that's interesting.
Without a doubt.
When I went to, my sister saw a really pretty piece of jewellery in a jewellery shop when we were on holiday, and we went in, and it was sterling silver with gold plating, right? Now it looked like gold, but it wasn't. It was sterling silver, and the ring, and I mean it was a thin band, and it was a really pretty piece of jewellery, no question, it was a pretty piece of jewellery, but it was an incredibly thin band of sterling silver, and the ring was £59. And I said to my sister, I mean, I love the jewellery in terms of it's a really pretty piece, and I knew, understood why she liked it, but it's like, but Linz, it's £59. I mean, please don't buy it for £59. She did. Because she liked it, and I get it. But that's what I mean by when people see sterling silver, they see value, don't they?
Absolutely.
She felt like £59 was a good price point. I guess because I live in this bubble of our pricing, that I kind of go, how much? But she said it was a good price, so right, straight on we go to. Oh, now then, perfect for summer.
These are unusual.
Perfect for summer. When I see these, I just think white linen. I just see, crisp white linen, and, maybe a nice tropical holiday, walking down the beach with a floppy hat on my head, and, a nice piece of jewellery on my wrist. But I like this because what I'd do is that I'd have it like this, and then I just want to break in, say something like this, and I'd interlock them, interweave them, and I'd do one of the magnesite, and then maybe 3 of the round beads, and then I do one of the because I think for colour-wise, I love the fact that magnesite works as a wonderful white canvas to then really add like a crisp summer's day effect.
I'd go for the aquamarine.
You'd go for what?
The aquamarine cubes.
The cubes of aquamarine. That's why you're the designer and I'm not. Agreed.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Now we have got a huge opportunity, a magnificent deal. £6.95 for your magnesite. We have got an extra special deal. You guessed, what did you say, 40 something for?
£44.95.
You guessed £44.95 for the aquamarine.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, you've been told a figure that it's under.
Yes.
You haven't been told the actual price though. Anyway, magnesite for £6.95. If you want the aquamarine, it's a massive deal, and it's nowhere near the £44.95 that Mark was guessing. Literally, we're not anywhere near it. So if you do want to join us on that deal, that's coming your way. Today's must-have is at 8 o'clock this evening, and we look forward to seeing you then. But we've got plenty more to look forward to before that. Now, we are going to go back to back on our first official launch of the Ava Beads hashtag Let's Do It Again and sell out, because we are going to bring you the pre-order window now for our first bundle. We will be open.
Oh, look at that.
We will be opening the pre-order in 3, 2, 1, now. Your pre-order window is now open for your brand new silver metallic, gold metallic and copper metallic Ava beads. Brand new opportunity. We're bringing you, as you can see here, a pack of 20, a pack of 20 of each. Unlike other suppliers that will bring you a pack of 10 at around the price that we'll do, we're bringing you a pack of 20. So we are absolutely unique in our opportunity. So you have here your brand new offer. This includes your brand new colours of Ava beads, plus on top of that, within this bundle you're also going to get a further lot of seed beads, and this is complementing the colours and the qualities of the Ava beads to make a variety of the pieces that you can see to my right. Loads and loads of different designs that will be successful to the Ava beads. If we just show you 3 or 4 of the different designs that you've made. Many of the designs that we're seeing here are actually part of your DVD, aren't they?
They are absolutely. These are the DVD projects, and this is the first range of colours. And I'm so excited this evening. So the design that we've got for this evening is brand new. It's not been seen before, but these are just the pieces from the DVD project. So imagine all of these pieces you can make with these brand new colours. And if there was a colour that you didn't have when we originally launched it, and we now have, you can then replicate and include them in these designs.
So the DVD is step-by-step introduction to working with Ava beads.
And if you've never touched needle before, if you've never touched seed beads before, you'll be able to, guaranteed, you'll be able to make every single one of these projects.
Every single one is doable.
Yes,
now this is your step-by-step instruction. Oh God, those earrings are amazing. I love the colourways. And that's the thing is that you can choose any colourway that you want that we're going to bring you tonight and create and replicate any of the pieces of jewellery that we've got in the DVD.
Yes,
now the DVD, proven to be one of our most popular of 2019. We are limited in available quantity, so what we have is all we have. So what I will say to you is that when it first came out, when it was first launched, massive reaction, which has left us with a quantity that is now what I'd grade as limited. So if you do want to join us and get the DVD that brings you all of the step-by-step instructions to working with Ava beads, this is your chance at just £4.95. Within the DVD, you're looking here at a combination of designs that includes making your quiver earrings, also your opposites attract design, your sunrise bracelet, your falling star mandala, and your rotella necklace. Did I say that right?
Rotella is Latin for wheel. But I thought wheel wasn't very romantic. So I theosaurized, is that a word?
Yes, let's say it is.
We'll say it is. Wheel and rotella came up, so I thought I'll have that.
Rotella. I'll take that. I like that.
It's nice, isn't it?
The rotella design.
Yeah,
nice.
That's amazing. And as you can see, each of these little motifs here, they only use 5.
And if you think about it, with the first, we've already said in each bundle you're going to get 20.
Right.
So you could actually make instantly, just from one pack of the Ava beads, you could make 4 of those rotellas.
So you've got a single pendant, you've got a pair of earrings, you've got a watch face bracelet. So it's brilliant.
Nearly half the stock's allocated on this DVD. We've got loads of people who've put into their baskets who haven't checked out. Now, obviously, if you're going to pre-order, the brand new bundle. Now, this is our kit of brand new Ava beads with, of course, our seed beads. You've got all of this coming your way, and that's going to be a pre-order. Now, obviously, we haven't told you the price tag, but I'm sure you can appreciate we're going to price it as only we know how, as low as we can go, to give you the very best combinations of opportunity. So if you would like to pre-order so you don't miss out, then this is going to be your first kit of the day, and it's happening right now for pre-order. And of course, we're giving you the DVD right now to add to your order at the same time. So you don't need to pick up the phone several times. That's the reason that we've opened the pre-order and given you the DVD. It means that you can get both at exactly the same time within one phone call. So you make the call and you'll get through and say, I would like the Ava DVD and I want to add in that pre-order offer as well. And you get both of those guaranteed under one postage and packing. We've got loads to fit in this evening, from 7 o'clock this evening, 8 o'clock this evening and 9 o'clock. We'll be bringing you bundles after bundles of brand new, never been seen before, new colours of probably the most hottest bead on our inventory.
They are massive. Well, worldwide, I mean, they are massive at the moment, which is, I mean, it's a tiny little thing, but the fact that we're selling them in packets of 20 and not 10, and lots of people who buy beads from other suppliers around the country, they'll understand what I'm talking about when I say how rare it is for us to be selling in packs of 20.
Yeah.
And price comparison, it's phenomenal, the prices that we're doing for 20, and some firms are actually charging the same price for 10. So it's fantastic. But again, that's our amazing buying power. And this is the first time, I believe, ever that the Ava beads have been on the Late Show, which is fantastic. Which is brilliant.
And that's where it belongs.
Yes.
Right now on the Late Show, £4.95 is all you pay for your introduction to Ava beads. So just take me one more through it. Can we show you? If I just give you the quiver earrings.
The
so those are the gorgeous drop style. I love those.
So they just reminded me of an arrow, the top, the quiver on an arrow,
totally.
which is why I chose
Chevron-esque, aren't they? But the colour gradient that you've made, it really makes you appreciate the different colourways of the first lot of the Ava beads.
Right. Yes.
But what's nice about this time, as we launch, they're all brand new. So every single bundle that is coming your way this evening are all brand new colours. You've never seen any of them before. It's not like we're repeating any of them. They're all brand new, which makes it really rather exciting. So the quiver earrings. Now I want you to show me the opposites attract.
This is the opposites attract.
That's
we've
lovely.
got in here, and that's a really nice way of, again, these because of the size of the beads, they use a minimum of beads as well. I mean, there's only 12.
Yes, and in particular, you know, just working like you've got in the first bundle, working with some of the different sizes of seed beads, it really facilitates, you know, using a minimum quantity but for the maximum impact.
Absolutely.
It really does work, doesn't it? This bundle is available for pre-order right now. Sunrise bracelet, please.
That's this one here. And the reason that a couple of the kits have the 6O beads in, which you can see. So in effect, it reminded me, I was either going to call it a sunset or a sunrise, and I went for sunrise. You can just see the sun coming up through the valley. And you can, that's a perfect shot actually. Can you see now why they're called Ava beads?
Yes, totally, because you've got the
brilliant,
ear.
Isn't
Brilliant,
it? It's fantastic.
Then
really like
we've got the falling star mandala.
That's the mandalas, yep. The big pendants here. But again, they make amazing earrings. And on the DVD, we show you that central piece there can be a motif. And then you add another layer, could be a motif. Then you add another. I mean, I stopped there, but there's nothing stopping you filling in the spaces around the star and adding more layers and more layers. And we explain that on the DVD. We take you step by step.
And there's 12 on those larger stars that you use. So again, 12. If you were buying from elsewhere, you'd have only got 10, so you couldn't do that. You'd have had to buy 2 packs. From us, 1 pack will facilitate, you know, with change, an opportunity.
That's right.
Finally, the Rotella, which we've just seen there, which is your wheel designs.
That's right.
All of those different designs are step-by-step instructed within this DVD. So you get an introduction to working with them, you get all of the guidance with Mark himself, and on top of that, just coming up to an hour of step-by-step tutorials, of which, even if you've never worked with Ava beads, you've perhaps never even worked with seed beads of any description before, good news is that this gives you the guidance that you don't need to have any kind of, you know, of tools in your bag of previous history or experience. You can just get started and not be too angst about it, especially because of the size of these. What I like about the size of these is that they're going to be really manageable. You know, sometimes seed beads are a little bit awe-inspiring because they're small and you kind of think, gosh, the workmanship, you know, a bracelet like this, I kind of go, wow, I love wearing it, but actually to make it, I don't know how you do it. But with these, I feel like they're a little bit larger, therefore you get a little bit more perhaps perhaps, you know, a little bit more guts to go for it and give it a try. The big launch takes place straight after the break. Brand new colourways, never been seen before. When these first came to air in January, it was a total sellout. They were seen once and never again. We're following suit. We're expecting it to go exactly that way straight after the break, so don't go anywhere.
Join me, Michael Wolf, on Easter Monday at 12:30 for some amazing deals and my usual giveaways. Be there.
Got any more eggs?
They're my eggs. Join me, Michael Wolf, on Monday, Easter Monday. This is going to take ages. You'll make...
Are you a new chick on the block? Only joined JewelleryMaker within the last 12 months? Well, we'd love to see what you've created. Send us a picture of your most recent makes to our Wall of Fame, created especially for newbies like you. This bank holiday weekend, tune into the show every evening at 8 p.m. to see your entries on screen. To enter, simply send your entries to studio@jewellerymaker.com and ensure that you put newbie in the subject title of your email. To help further your jewellery making skills, the winning entry will win a workshop of their choice. Spend this Easter with JewelleryMaker.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker Workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean Workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with JewelleryMaker.
Hello everyone, it's Mark here. As many of you know, we were very lucky enough, privileged in fact, to spend 4 days at the beginning of the year in the Czech Republic looking around the glass bead manufacturers. And I'm very pleased to announce that due to the back of that buying mission, that we have got 15 brand new colours of one of my favourite glass pressed beads, the Ava bead. So we separated the 15 new colours over 6 kits, 3 at 7 o'clock, 3 at 9 o'clock. That's this Thursday, The Late Show. Join myself and presenter Vicki for Ava Bead relaunch night.
Well, this is it. We are about to open the orders for our brand new Ava Beads collection. Now, before we go anywhere, one of the things that perhaps is nice for us to introduce you to is that how we go about securing these kind of opportunities, because we're not following the suit of perhaps other retailers and other suppliers, because actually, well, we've been direct. you've actually hand-selected the parcels that you were about to offer, haven't you?
Well, we've hand-selected the colours,
Yes.
and then the beads were made for us, which is why it's taken 3 months to arrive.
And it literally, you know, from the first time these came to air, which was just around January time, it literally has taken us this time to get to this point where we are with this showcase this evening. So if you've been like tapping your finger, you know, on your watch, going, where's the Eva beads? I want some more Eva beads. We've been working our socks off to access the deals that you're about to get. And obviously, one of the best parts about you going out there is that then your appreciation of the quality of what we're working with is even more, isn't it?
Right, absolutely.
And you've got something to show us.
Well, if Michael could be so kind as to pass me that glass rod behind you there.
Yep.
Thank you. So, Crystal Valley is the area of the Czech Republic that we went to, and that is the hub of European glass bead and seed bead production.
Okay.
And one of our major suppliers is a firm called Preziosa Ornella, which we've had lots of their products on the show recently. Now, one of the items that Preziosa Ornella make is they make glass rods, which they then farm out to other glass seed bead manufacturers who make the pressed glass. Preziosa make the Rockeye, which is their equivalent of Miyuki seed beads. They make those in-house, but for all the pressed beads, they send these glass rods to other firms,
places.
and then the beads are sent from there.
Okay.
So on our first day when we arrived, we went to the manufacturer of the Ava beads, a lovely man called Nick, who treated us to beer and pizza, which was very nice after a long journey, as you can imagine. And he explained the process that they would receive these glass rods, and we've taken quite a few pictures of the glass rods in their sheds. So we arrived, we went to see Nick, we jumped back in the car, and we went to where the factory where they actually make them. Now, factory, I should say, is probably the size of this studio here with the machines where they make the pressed glass. So they decide on the colour of the bead, okay, and this is the base colour, so there's no colour processes, there's no metallic coatings, there's no dyeing, there's nothing, it's the basic glass base coat. They go through the pressing machine, the glass is melted, this rod here is melted to thousands of degrees, I mean, as you can imagine, it is incredibly hot, and it's a press machine, there were 3 press machines, and this is how the Ava beads come out, okay? So they come out on these, so you can see the V or the A, however you want to look at it, okay? So that's the first process. Then this process then is these are put in tumblers, varying tumblers. They have a dry tumbler and a wet tumbler, which takes and discards all of the rough edges around the outside, okay? Then these Ava beads that are left, okay, they get sent out to home workers, of which this particular firm have 50 home workers with minute clippers and little tools, and they just file off all of these extremities that are left around the Ava bead by hand.
So it's all hand finished.
Done. Then
all of these beads are hand finished.
Yeah, and then they get sent back to the factory that we saw them being made at. Okay, and then the holes have to be pierced through. Okay, so that's another process. So we've got white base here, and then this goes to another factory who are responsible for spraying and colouring. Okay, so from this glass rod, okay, I'm just going to put that down.
Yeah.
From that glass rod
Yeah.
to that bead there,
Yeah.
you're looking at between 25 and 30 processes.
Wow.
And these are probably the most considered of all of the pressed glass beads, because there are so many of the processes are done by hand. It's just
I'm stunned.
Phenomenal.
I am truly, from somebody who obviously comes from a gemstone background,
yes, that's right.
where I appreciate lapidary skills and the art that goes into handcrafting and hand cutting gemstones, to put that into a bead, that has floored me.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Hand finished.
Yeah, incredible. Each and every single one. Going through all of those amazing processes.
That's incredible. You must have been just...
Oh, it's fantastic.
What an experience.
Yeah.
So knowing that, knowing all that, and now putting that into perspective that we're putting, or pretty much double what other retailers and other suppliers offer into a bundle.
Well, these are packed into 20 exclusively. I don't know if it's exclusively for us completely, but in this country, for us, we specifically asked for packs of 20.
Yeah, elsewhere it's packs of 10 really that they offer you.
Yes.
We're bringing you packs of 20. We are about to launch. Have we got a clock on? available. We're just going to, right, we're going to do a clock so that live show launch, because lots of people prefer to buy in the live launch rather than on a pre-order, which I do appreciate, I do genuinely, but I need to therefore make sure that everybody has the same chance to get involved. Let me quickly show you what Ava beads, these are brand new, they've never been seen before. When we launched the first lot of Ava beads, which was in January, it was a first time on air sellout. They were never seen again, right? This is live launch with brand new, that's nearly 4 months down the line, brand new colours, and another expectancy that it'll be a total sellout event. We're bringing you here brand new colours of your metallic Ava beads, bringing together the silver finish, the gold finish, and you've got there, whether it be copper or rose, I mean, it's right on that, just beautiful tonal qualities. 3 lots of 20 Ava beads in our first bundle, plus we're going to bring you the seed beads together to marry it all into one magnificent look. And we're about to do something big. The launch takes place in 60 seconds from now. Now, within the 60 seconds, you've got the chance to pick up the phone. You can dial the number at the bottom of the screen there. That's a free phone number that you're going to get through to. Alternatively, you can join us on the web. You can do so at JewelleryMaker.com. Final opportunity, well, of course, you can join us at our app service. And, of course, you've got to download the app, tap the app to make sure you don't miss out. Those are the different ways you got to get involved today. 25 seconds is already down. So that means that we are in 30 seconds from now launching our ultimate brand new, never been seen before opportunity bundle. And that bundle probably the most go-to in terms of the colorways, because you've got all of the findings, you know, already probably in your stash of silver, of gold, and of your rose gold. 10 seconds to launch. Once it's gone, it's gone. I can tell you in the pre-order, pretty much half the stock is already allocated before we even tell you the price. Phone lines, web, everybody gets the same chance. Right now we are open. It's a go, go, go. The combination that you have of this magnificent arrangement of your metallic Ava beads, the combination is, of course, of this luxury opportunity. Now you have the mix of qualities that really does work well, a huge opportunity, a magnificent deal that we are bringing you, a huge look. You've got here a combination of your white, your chalk white full amber, you've then got your Capri gold full, and then you've got your full Labrador, and that's your pack of 20 each. Then to marry alongside it, you've got Mayukis in your matte silver grey seed beads in 11Os, you've got your metallic light bronze in your 8Os, and then you have your smoky rose silver lined alabaster seed beads in your 6Os. All of this look, and we're going to go straight down on our price tag. One of the biggest launches of the year so far. Brand new Ava beads, so well received when they first came to air, and now we're bringing you the chance to get some all new looks to your designs, including probably what was probably one of the most requested colorways within our first launch, which was the traditions of the silver gold and the rose.
The first launch back at the beginning of the year, the silver that we, can I bring this over?
Of course.
Sorry. That was the silver.
It was almost like a matte silver, wasn't it? Yes.
And we were asked for a bright silver, so that's what we've done.
Let me show you the differential.
They're amazing.
It's true metallic, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you had these left from when you purchased them at the beginning of the year, mixing the matte with the full shine, I think that just looks so beautiful, wouldn't it?
Now the price on the web that you can see is not the price you're going to pay.
We're doing what?
Yes. We're not stopping at 40. In fact, we're not going anywhere near the price that you're seeing right now. I know a lot of people are already securing their deal even before we drop the price, and that's because we're about to do something extra special. Claire, you've got yours, Alison and Lorraine. Anila, congratulations, multi-buying. Helen has joined us, congratulations to Rebecca, who's joining us in Essex. Kathleen's in Tyne and Wear, Esther's there in Surrey. Kathleen, you're in Wiltshire. I've got Christina in the Channel Isles. Kathy's there in the Greater London. I've got Leslie in the Greater London. London. I've also got Leslie joining us in the West Midlands, Anita in London, Heather in Essex, Sally. It goes on and on and on. That's before we even drop the price. We're nowhere near the price you're going to pay. Don't forget, if you go elsewhere to price research, check the quantity that they're selling you, because if you want Ava beads elsewhere, they are likely to be selling them in packs of 10. So the price that you would be paying for that 10, you'd have to double to match what we're about to do for our pack of 20. 20, that's 60 Ava beads that we are about to drop with the Mayuki editions for not £48.20.
That's amazing.
What about if we went £38.20? No?
£20 off.
£20
We were talking about
back in your pocket.
Packs of 10. I had a little bit of a look before I came to work very early because I came to do a workshop today, so I was up at 5 this morning and I did a bit of research. And I'm not going to give you the name of the supplier, but it's quite well known in this country. And they are selling a pack of 10 for £7.65 plus postage. For a pack of 10.
For a pack of 10?
And if you scour the websites, and I mean, they're all roughly between £5, £6, £7 for 10. There aren't many suppliers that are selling them in 20s.
So hang on a minute, even if we worked on the principle of, the average is, what, £6, £6.50? £6.50,
yeah.
Okay, so if I said £6,
yeah.
£6, then I'd have to times by that 2 because we're doing 20.
Yeah. So
that's £6. So that's £12. That's £24. That's £36. So £36 for just that.
Those,
that wouldn't include the Mayukis at all.
No.
And that would be to the minimum price point, really, your £6 price point. That gives you some food for thought, doesn't it? That's the reason that you're joining us today. That's the reason that you join us here at JewelleryMaker. If you do want to join us, this is your chance at just £27.95. You have got an incredible combination of opportunity. Now, I am wearing a pair of earrings that are brand new in terms of design status.
They're using that colour as well. They're using one of the colours from this bundle.
So you can see how well these work into the luxury of earrings. Now, if everybody checks out, we have 30 left. Now, I've got a lot of people who haven't checked out. That makes me a bit anxious. I've got a lot of people who haven't checked out. I'm really, really sorry. But based on the quantities that we have to allocate tonight, right, as much as we're rejoicing in the fact we've got brand new colours and that we have managed to achieve decent quantities, the quantities are certainly not expected to hang around. Right? We don't anticipate this being anything other than the same as the first time they launched, which was a total sellout event. Literally, first time these came to air, total sellout. And that's where we go, especially on these kind of metallics, because this is the metallic that you're going to use alongside, other findings that you've already got, your gold wire, you've got your copper wire, you've got then, of course, the silver wire. That's the colour. That's the colour that you're looking for your Ava beads to marry alongside. And this is the first time we're bringing this grade of Ava bead to you with that high density of lustrous metallic edge. Congratulations now goes to Celia, to Jan, to Maxine, to Terry, to Patricia, Stacey, Marina, Jan, Pauline. Everybody's going to pay that final low price. I've got somebody who's just come back in, and as the price dropped, I've actually bought another three packs. Somebody who knows how good the deal is. And I guess in some ways, what's nice about having a 30-day money-back guarantee like we offer, the best thing about it is that the 30-day money-back period gives you time to price research. 30 days that says, well, you did your research this morning, but actually that means that you've got 30 days to try and find any other supplier that does, first of all, a pack of 20 for the price that we do, let alone a pack of 10 for the price that we're doing for 20, but then give you this colourway and then give you this quantity for under £30. And the under 30 is not just for, of course, the luxury of the Ava beads, but it also facilitates 3 luxury tubes of your Mayukis in your 6, your 8 and your 11-0. So much potential jewellery making opportunity.
And I believe that all of the Mayuki that we've got with the kits this evening have been specially chosen again for these kits. So these are all I wouldn't say they're all brand new, but they've been specifically brought in for these hand-selected for these kits as well. So you've got Mayuki here, which are some of the best seed beads in the world, and then you've also got the Ava beads from the Czech Republic, which hand-finished and hand-chosen. Can I just say?
Hand-selected, indeed, cherry-picked.
And what a lot of people don't understand with pressed glass and seed beads is we have to differentiate between them now. We can't umbrella them all as seed beads. We have the seed beads and we have pressed glass. Okay.
Why do we have to distinguish, just so I understand? Because I didn't know why.
Because you can't call seed beads all under one umbrella because there are so many different shapes and sizes. So a seed bead are what we have in the jars here.
Yes.
Anything else that doesn't come off of a glass rod are called pressed glass. Anything that is shaped is called a pressed bead. So we just have to differentiate, and that's good, I think.
Yeah, totally. I just didn't even know there was a difference.
When we have sales, and we explain to the customers that we have a warehouse that has these little green plastic buckets, which we call SKUs, and when we get down to a couple, we've got so much stock coming in that we need to use those basins, and that's why we have sales. So you can imagine that these manufacturers don't have massive warehouses that they can store all of these beads. So we place the order, they go to the factory and they start making them. Within minutes of us placing our order, they started making and generating these beads, which is why we have to wait 2, 3, sometimes 6 months.
Yeah, I was going to say it was 4 months this time,
so
really, wasn't it?
It's crazy, it really is crazy. But you can understand why that's the case.
£27.95 is all you pay for that incredible combination. This is brand new. Now, because I know we've got so much to fit in today, I'm sure you'll appreciate that for those who are still holding on the lines, we will process your call as fast as we possibly can. We will just say to you, we are expecting a total sellout event tonight. So with that in mind, if you've put in your basket and you haven't checked out, you know, maybe you're sitting on, you know, well, let's see what else there is. The one thing I will say to you is that we do not anticipate the stock holding, and once it's gone, just as with the last lot, with the first launch, don't forget that they haven't been brought back, right? What you saw in the first launch is not what you're seeing now, which then means perhaps the next time we bring some more through, you won't see these. So you've got to make the most of the moment while we've got them in stock, while they're available to us, as we've hand selected them, or as I say, as Mark's hand selected. Do check out your baskets. Shropshire, Devon, Berkshire, Middlesex, Nottinghamshire, Worcestershire, Essex. These are all people who haven't checked out baskets yet. Somerset, Manchester, Cambridgeshire, West Yorkshire. You must check out your baskets so that you don't miss out on that exclusive opportunity. That is your ultimate combination, your ultimate chance to be able to get that collaboration. And again, I've got pretty much a quantity there of people who haven't checked out that says if we check out, we're almost sold out of that. So you will need to check out very soon. Phone buyers are still holding on the lines. We appreciate that you're holding on those lines. It's a free phone number that you're dialing, which means that, of course, if you stay on those lines, your call will be processed, and everybody does get the same equal chance to get involved. Congratulations. So that is a big deal. What I will tell you is that we don't have that kind of quantity for the next bundle.
This is special.
I know
this is so
this
special.
bundle is just beyond. I look at these and I mean, the design of these, and to know that now they're hand finished, I've got even more of appreciation.
And when they do the colouring, they get sent to another factory, and they get placed on trays that look like giant colanders, if you like, and they're all placed individually, and they all sit in these individual little beds, and then they're sprayed, they're left to dry, they have another plate over the top, they flip it over, they take the top plate off, I could have caught that, then they spray the second layer, and it's about 9 or 10 flips per bead.
Oh, they keep on layering.
Yeah, absolutely.
The pack that you get here, you're going to get 19 out of 20, but hopefully you'll actually get 20. Now watch this.
Incredible.
Watch this. One side, I don't know how close we can get, but we might need to get a bit closer. One side, ready?
No, look.
Oh yeah.
So
These
again, imagine the
are
work.
double-sided designs. So you have here these amazing. Oh no! Oh,
They're quite tricky, aren't they?
I know. I've got different tweezers tonight. I'm normally quite good with my tweezer action, aren't I? Normally.
We can't do that.
Take a look.
You know the work that's gone into this one.
Look at the calibre of these. Watch this. Look it over.
Look
Oh, wow. double-sided quality. The graphics are now on, which means that the phone lines, the web is now open. Everybody will pay the same price tag. Let me show you the final look. Now I've shown you. So that's section 1, right?
So that's your vitriol. The first one you showed was the slipper it.
This is slipper it. Hang on, let me quickly show you slipper it.
This is slipper it.
Which is your double-sided again.
Yeah. But the next one is so cool.
And this one.
Your Bermuda blue.
It is called slipper it.
It is called slipper it.
Doing, doing.
This is amazing. So this particular one, this is a Bermuda blue, and not only does it have treatment, it has it coloured, it's also treated. It has this amazing texture look. So that's one side, which I think is stunning. But you turn it over and you have this amazing blue.
It's like labradorite.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Oh my goodness
Absolutely.
me!
And you're going to do what you say you're going to do with this kit, Leon.
Are you ready for a huge opportunity? Now, just to be clear, you're going to get a further 60 of your brand new Ava beads, and you're also going to get 3 lots of your Mayukis as well. So you're going to get all of these, plus, hang on, you can't see that one, all of these, plus 60 brand new Ava beads for one price. I tell you what, we should not be doing what we're about to do. We should not be doing this. Think about the work that's gone in to each one of those. The combination that you have here comes together with your Bermuda blues, your slipperets and your vitrials in colourway, which means your double-sided Ava beads, so 2 totally different aesthetics each side of the Ava bead. Then on top of that, you've got your Mayukis and your buttercream colour lined seed beads in the 11Os. You've got your silver lined dyed rose bronze alabaster in the 6Os. Then you've also got your silver lined gold seed beads in your 8Os. All of this together for one price tag. Let's match the price of the first kit and bring you this incredible opportunity. I mean, there's no doubt about it. These should be way more expensive when you consider the additions. Exactly.
So not only have we got colouring, we know also we've got colouring, and also we've got texturing. I mean, it's just so many. They're very slippery. They're very slippery.
Let's just say that, or we'll just say that.
Do you know how they silver line beads?
Tell me.
Okay, so these beads are made, first of all, and then they're coated completely all over in silver, including the inside, and then they put them through tumbling machines, a dry and a wet, and they take all of the silver off the outside. That goes off to a conveyor belt and it's dried so they can reuse it, and all it leaves inside is the silver inside, and then the outside is heated and polished.
Oh no, that's cool. Wow. I mean, just think about that. I mean, how many processes that is instantly. You know, that's got to be 5, 6, 7. You've just said maybe 8 processes there just for that one lining. That just gives you some sense of the quality of opportunity that you have here. Let me just rotate here. Let me just rotate round so you can see 2 sides to each one of these Ava bead designs. And that means when we go to, like, say, for example, the earrings that you've done with that gorgeous, almost like arrowhead form, you actually could do them as double-sided. You know, you design one with the, one colourway of the metallic form of each one of them, and then you flip them over, and they're going to look totally different, aren't they?
When we launched in January, if I can just bring this bracelet across, this was the funkiest colour that we had, and it's sort of like a mermaid. So this is sort of like a vitriol, but a blue-green. So imagine that. So one side, you have the vitriol colour, and then you flip it over, and you've got 2 looks for one bead. I mean, you can't say that about all of our pressed glass beads, can you? I mean, it's just...
And that's what makes me quite excited is that, especially if you are looking for jewellery that is multi-purpose, you're going on holiday, you want to take one bracelet, but you want 2 different looks, where you could really, I mean, I'm just looking at these, and in particular, these are just amazing.
There must be a way of making gents jewellery with this particular one, I think. I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah, really, like, kind of edgy, because the texture that you have there is stunning. It's got a little bit of a matte finish, but it's a glossy matte, if there's such a thing.
I call them wrinkly pearls, but they're not wrinkly, but I call them our textured pearls. But it's this side. I mean, you don't see any colour until you just get the light just right, and then there's sudden flashes of blue.
It is. It's almost. It's like it's been inspired by labradorite, because there is that flash of labradorescent-like qualities to it, isn't it? Really, really cool. These are utterly stunning. And then working them together with all of those Miyukis just to add into this bundle, we're looking at a price tag of just $27.95. I reckon I've got, I don't even want to work out how many people I've got holding on the lines. Web buys, again, it is a case of if you don't check out, you could lose out. Somerset, London, Surrey, Yorkshire, Kent, West Yorkshire, another Somerset, and Greater Manchester. These are your chances. I've got Shirley, I've got Kathy, I've got Linda, Olive, Sandra, Diane, Kathleen, Patricia, I've got Anne and Vera, Paula and Beverly, Sheila and Karen, Leslie, Jane, Heather, Veronica, Jill, Jan. I think it goes on and on and on. You can tell the huge reaction that we're receiving from these. Now, what's interesting is that we've seen them, in the different designs. When you look at this combination, and I'm just looking at your Rotella design, I mean, if you mixed the combinations of the colourways together, but you've got flat colours there in terms of what you've just demonstrated in these pieces on the neckline, but to add texture like you've got here with a little bit more of the, one would call it almost holographic tones that shift and change. Goodness me.
Outside in the sunshine, I think they would just come to life, wouldn't they?
Aren't they just?
They're amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely spectacular opportunity. £27.95 is already pay. And when we start to break it down again, you said and for the classics you're talking £6, but actually one presumes when you go for the higher ratio of individuality, these have got to be probably a little bit. I've never seen these before.
There is a colour, and I can't remember the colour it is. We haven't been able to get it because even at cost it's quite expensive, and obviously we'd have to charge that on. Yeah. But there is one colour that I've seen for sale in an American company, and once you do the conversion, it's $11.50 for 10.
$11.50 for 10.
Yeah, for 10. Yeah.
So if you did $11.50 for 10, so each one of those 20-pack bundles would be £23.
Yeah.
23, 46. £69 for just that. But one presumes that the prices go up based on the individual and the different coatings and the finishings. And I mean, for me, that's got to be one of the most complex, because they're creating almost labradorescence in a pressed glass. And I mean, I've never seen anything like that before.
That's amazing. I mean, even the sides, I love. Even the sides with the drill holes and.
£27.95 is all you pay. Hold those phone lines. Don't ever hang up. If you hang up, you miss out on that deal. Now, obviously, at the same time as joining us for our bundles, you have got the chance to get the Add It to Your Order DVD as well. Now, this is your hour-long DVD that introduces you to your Ava beads in all of the different designs that you see to the right of us here, from the bracelets, the neckline pieces, to the earrings. All of that step-by-step instruction that you have with Mark himself is available as an Add It to Your Order for just £4.95. So that's bundle number 2. If you have already pre-ordered that one, if you've already ordered it, congratulations. That comes in at £27.95. But we're going to move on to one more deal. Now, this next one, I have to say to you, I think this is going to be the one that I blink and the quantity's gone. Now, this quantity, again, is first come, first served. This is by far the most restricted in available quantity. And my inkling on this one is that we're just going to hold back. I'll give you a countdown, and I'm going to give you the chance to open the phone lines at exactly the same time. Now, these are brand new. These have never been seen before. And I mean, wowzers.
I know.
What, hand selected by your good self and obviously Victoria. These are the pieces that just totally capture texture like I've never seen before from pressed glass.
This one for me is just.
Oh, see, it's this one for me.
Incredible, isn't it?
I mean, We are about to open the lines. Let me quickly show you. Let me show you this. Let's give you a countdown. In fact, I'll just do a quick countdown and we'll pull the graphics straight in. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. This is it. The deal is now open. Okay, you have got a combination, and I'm going to show this one first because I think this is absolutely amazing. You're going to have to get closer. You're going to have to get closer so you can see. Look at the pattern. Oh,
so this
love it.
These are your chalk white gold luster, and the chalk white is the base. So all underneath all this colour and treatment, there is the white that I showed you earlier. So you tend to find that they always use the base as the main colour choice first of all.
So that's chalk white gold luster.
Yeah.
Then you have. Wait till you see these ones.
So this is your Jet Picasso.
Jet Picasso. And you can understand exactly why it's been called that as soon as you see it. As soon as you see it.
Look at that. It's got a look of snowflake obsidian about it,
yeah,
doesn't it?
It does, but it's got a metallic. Yeah, it's glossy, really, isn't it?
I'm fascinated by how they come up with these effects. It's
just extraordinary individuality, isn't it? Then, if that wasn't enough, and this is your fave, isn't it? I know.
love this,
and I can imagine, you know, those gorgeous earrings that you've made. These
with that.
in that. Oh,
because you can ombre with these because you get so many different colours in one pack of 20.
Take a look.
And this is your zinc iris.
Zinc iris. Now I'm going to show you this one. Rotate it round. But I want to show you it alongside this one because they're actually of the same packet. So you're actually going to get different versions from the pack of 20 than you can see here. So you're going to get a pack of 20 of your Jet Picasso, a pack of 20 of your chalk white gold luster, and a pack of 20 of your zinc iris. That's 60 again in total.
So as we mentioned earlier, every single one of these Avas is given to home workers who spend all day just taking off any remnants that might be left from the pressing process and then sending back. And then they go through the tumblers, and then they go through the heating and polishing, and then they go through the treatments. It's just fascinating.
Then we add in the seed beads. Then we add in the fire line as well. And you're going to get all of that as a combination, a huge opportunity. We're about to do something very, very special. 1, 2, 3 packs. That's 60 Ava beads in total. Plus you're going to get your Mayukis and your silver lined green seed beads in the 8/0s. Top it off with the fire line. And that is an additional opportunity. All together, one price tag. That price tag is what? Lower? What do you mean you're going lower, Liam? $24.95 is. Hang on.
I love that.
I know, but it's not like you're lowering the grade of the Ava bead. It's not like we're suddenly like kind of dropping the standard or anything.
No.
You've got textures, you've got dynamics. I love the golden finish of that one. Could you imagine that just against, you know, something really, really classic and traditional? You know, maybe like a nice tiger's eye, or perhaps you know, a nice like Petersite or something like that. That's going to look amazing against it. £24.95. Nicola, congratulations, Sally. I've got Helena and Heather, Victoria. We've gone to £24.95. That is the lowest price bundle that you've got there. Alison, Vivian, Vera, congratulations. Sadia, Nicole, Dawn, Pauline, Tina, Jackie, Beryl, Jan, Patricia. It's very, very busy indeed. If you do want to add the DVD, it's an add it to your order at the same time as making this deal happen. So if you haven't already done so, answering on those phone lines, our call centre will be giving you the chance to add it to your order right now under one postage and packing. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Now we've got more incredible bundles to look forward to in our 8 o'clock hour and in our 9 o'clock hour as well. So plenty more, brand new. Now, all of them have never been seen before. They are all live launching tonight. So none of them are repeat performers. None of them have seen before. So everything that you're getting today is a premiere of our luxury combination, all hand-picked by Mark and Victoria as they were out actually at the factory itself to watch the process and probably to appreciate even more the impact. I'm stunned at the fact that these are hand-finished. I mean, that has totally floored me. If you'd asked me, I would never have guessed that. And yet, when I see the quality, of course, you know, the finish is so well achieved.
They would be too delicate to be finished by machine.
Yeah.
They need to be treated with...
Total sense. Now you say it, it kind of goes, oh yeah, of course. Yeah. But actually, I'd never thought it. And that's what, again, you know, it's rather nice for you to have been able to see that for yourself, for us you to, you know, translate that and for us to appreciate.
In the break, I'll switch my phone on and I can show you some pictures of inside where they make them.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that'd be wonderful. £24.95. That is the lowest price bundle. We didn't need to go that low. Liam has just gone, he's just gone a little bit crazy because he's managed to take us to a lower price again at £24.95. A huge opportunity that you've got there for your Ava beads of distinction, a combination that you have. And I do genuinely, I don't know whether you can see, if I drop this forward, can you see how beautiful that combination is of the zinc iris? Yeah. Oh, that'd be gorgeous. Oh, that'd be amazing. Look at that mix. Look at that. And look how they interlock with each other when you do it just like that. You could almost do something quite haphazard with that formation, couldn't you? Because the colourway is so impressive. And then you've got, of course, the detail of the patterns and prints, which just again add a personality to your seed beads and to your pressed glass. It really gives a differential, doesn't it? And all of the pieces that we launched in the first section in January, they didn't have those kind of patterns and prints. They were all...
As I said, the only one that we were a bit risque about was the sort of the mermaid in the centre there.
Yes.
And we knew that they'd be really popular, which is why we've gone for more effects with the ones that we have.
And these effects are going to add real dynamic to your designs, aren't they?
Right. And in the paint factory, they have a different person for every effect.
Somebody who is a master of that effect.
Type of effect.
That's brilliant, and that's why obviously the quality is so good, and there is that that perfection. Amazing opportunity there. £24.95. It's an added to your order. Stella, you've got yours. Joan, Lisa, Goldilocks, Carol, congratulations. Beryl, you've got yours as well. I've got buys still to check out in Shropshire, Powys, Essex, Somerset, Channel Islands, Worcestershire, Yorkshire, Kent, etc. So if you haven't checked out again, I will just remind you that it's only yours when you do check out. So congratulations if you do that. Right, you're going to give us some time to appreciate just how workable these are in your demonstration. Now, the demonstration is actually going to take us all the way through the evening. You're going to take us into little sections to break down the earrings that I'm wearing.
Yeah, so right from the beginning, instead of doing a little, which I thought was real, I think it deserves it. I think it deserves it. So quickly, if I just talk to you about the Ava. So as we mentioned earlier, the reason that they're called Ava was because if you tessellate them exact right, they spell the word Ava. So it's really simple, but really effective. Did you not know that, Michael? So that's how it got its name, Ava beads. Now, each bead has 3 holes. Okay, so the first hole is through the top. Okay, so through the point. And then each of the 2 legs, we call them the legs, has a drill hole. Now, the drill holes, can you see, they're not straight. Okay, you really have to struggle to get them in straight. The angle of the bead actually goes in the same angle as the second leg. Okay, so when you're making your designs, just bear in mind that they don't go in straight. You have to go at an angle so it doesn't actually go through. So just attention to detail is just amazing. Now, this is a colour that we've got coming up later, which is just so beautiful. Now, what happens when we get seed beads and pressed glass beads is that we ordered the beads back in January. The samples arrived.
Yep.
I was given the samples 2 weeks ago. I made jewellery, but we didn't have the seed beads. They come separately if they come from Mayuki. So I tend to choose beads that I've got in my stash to make up samples for DVDs and
Yep.
for demonstrations. So the avas that I'm going to be using are available this evening, but the colourways that I'm using of the seed beads, so I just chose things that I thought was appropriate from my stash.
But if you've got a stash of your own, or of course we've got more bundles with more seed beads to come. I mean, you could add in the likes of the greens, etc.
Oh, absolutely,
couldn't you?
absolutely. So what I'm going to show you on this part is I'm going to show you how to make this little beady bead topper, which I think is really cute. Okay, if I hold that up on the top of my finger there. Okay, so that's a little beady bead cap, which is so cute. And you only use 4 of those for the top. 4 from the bottom, and the earrings that that Vicky's wearing. If I just show you quickly, I've made the 2 toppers, one at the top, one at the bottom, and there's actually a pearl inside that. Now I was thinking about actually joining the 2 together, but I like the fact that you can rotate them and they move as you're wearing them. So I think that's they're like little worry beads. But you can see that the possibilities of actually joining them together as a solid unit. But I quite like them to be able to move.
The movement.
Yeah. So you start with 4 for the top, and then you need 4 for the bottom. So the first thing we need to do is you need 2 sizes of seed beads. You need an 11/0 and an 8. So I've gone for this amazing tangerine silver lined and a Ceylon pearl for the 8. So the first thing we need to do is we need to pop on a stopper bead onto our thread. Now I've got a green fire line, and this is about 2 foot long, so you don't need a huge amount, so it's quite a manageable length. And then we need to leave a tail of about 6 inches and prepare our stopper bead. Now I'm using the tulip needle that we had on the show back at the weekend, but were really popular. And I'm going to tell the world because I'm not known for keeping secrets. But
Here it goes again.
Here I go again. May the 5th, we were going to have them back. But I didn't tell you that.
Well, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, you did.
Just between you and me.
No, you did.
Okay, so I
He
popped
so
on
did,
my
didn't
stopper
he?
bead. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up our first
That's our
ava.
birthday. I've just worked it out. May the 4th is the birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
So May the 4th is our birthday show, and May the 5th is birthday seed bead day.
Ooh.
So I'm doing, sorry, you've got me on the Saturday morning and the Sunday morning.
Gosh, you're going to be busy.
Very busy.
Nice.
Lots of launches, and it's going to be amazing. So I've got my first ava, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our needle and we're going to go through the centre. So we're going to go through the outside into the inside, and we're going to fill that space in the centre with an 11, an 8, and an 11, and that's the perfect size and combination that will fit nice and neatly inside the ava. So just bring that through. So you see it fits perfectly on the inside. Now on the outside edge, you can see that we've got quite a space in between the lower hole and the upper hole. Okay, and we're going to fill that space with 1, 2, 3 of our 8/0s. Okay, so you can use 3 8/0s or you can use 4 11/0s. Okay, but I wanted something a bit more bulky. So I'm going to take the needle through the upper hole. So when you slide that down, okay, so can you see they sit nicely. Then we flip it round and we're going to repeat that 3 on the outside, but just bear in mind you've got that stopper bead there that you don't want to pierce through. So just take your time. So we're going to take 3 and we're just going to go inside the hole, and if you can, you're going to go through the 3, through the single leg and back out. So in effect you've beaded all the way around your ava bead. So let's just pop that. So if I lay that down, so can you see now we've surrounded all 3 sides. So that's the interior, and then we've got the 2 outside edges. So what we want to do to make the beady bead, we want to put 4 of our beads together. Okay, so at the moment there's quite big spaces, so all will be revealed, but all we need to remember is we need all 4 of our beads pointing into the centre, because that will give it its domed shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up through the 3 8/0s that we've got on our previous ava bead, and to attach the next bead we're going to go through, because we know we're going point to point, we're going to go through the point of the next ava. Okay, so we're going to slide that through, and at the moment, okay, it's not attached. So we're going to repeat this section here. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3 on the outside. So I'm just going to feed that through, And don't worry at the moment if it's moving away from its second, because we'll tighten that up shortly. Okay, so we know that that's the combination of 3 that's going to sit on the inside. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to fill the gap in the interior. So we'll just feed that through, like so. And all we're going to do to attach this one to its neighbour is we're going to take our needle up through the 3 that's there from the previous ava bead. So then when we pull nice and tight, okay, they sit nice and neatly together. So we need to add our third, so just position it up so you know where you're going to be inserting the needle. So I'm going to take my needle through the top, down through these 3, and then we can work on the third bead.
Oh, I see.
So we're just going to take our needle through the top, like so. Pull the needle nice and tight.
Out of interest, if you went a different way to get to that top, would it change the form that you were making?
As long as you have the point ready.
Yeah, point to point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to
I was
go
just thinking, if you make a mistake, which is so easy, isn't it?
You will have to go around the houses to get back, but that's not too bad, is it? That's
Yeah.
not too bad. Okay, so we're right in the position now to add our third ava bead. So we're going to take our needle through, like so, just line it up to make sure it's in the right place, and it is. We know the combination for the inside. So that's
Small, big, small.
1, 2, 3. We're going to go straight across the gap into our third ava bead, like so. Just bring it into position. We know that we have 3 on the outside edge. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go into the centre gap at the top, like so. And then just realign it to make sure we're in the right position. Okay, so to join them up, we're just going to go down through the 3 that are already there. Pull nice and tight. Hold it in your fingers here, and then just give it a nice little wiggle. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through the outside, because we need to get back up to adding our next ava. So we're just going to go all the way through, and then we're going to go up through the centre. Oops. Like so. Okay. Now when we come to add our 4th ava bead, okay, the 2 outside edges are already in place. They're already there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just simply going to take our needle through the point and also through the 3 directly opposite. So we're going to go through the point. We're going to go up through the 3. Okay, so just get this, move her tail out of the way. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of my little tail because I don't need that. Okay, so because you can see, if you start pulling, you can see it's starting to in that sort of convex shape. So we're coming out of the 3, we're going to go across through the bottom hole here like so, and that will start to bring it in nice and neat. We're going to fill the gap because we know what the gap's going to be, so it's going to be an 11, an 8 and an 11. We're going to go through, and then to join them all together we're going to simply come across and up through the 3 8s. So then when we pull nice and tight, so at this moment you can flatten it if you want to, okay. As you're tightening it, but I tend to put my thumb inside and just give it a little pull. Okay, so that's the beginning of the dome. Okay, so the next step, because we have to do these super jewels, I've just seen them out the corner of my eye, is we'll do these super jewels and then I'll show you how we do the next section.
How we're going to close it in.
Beading.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, with there, but you are going to show us the next section before the end of this hour.
Yes,
right, good.
yes, yeah,
we have got a bundle of super duos, and it's not just any kind of bundle, it is a mega bundle of opportunity. Now, it is a bit limited in terms of quantity, but what we've got, we're going to make the most of. You've got a collaboration of 7 different colourways of your feature opportunities, 7 different colourways in 8 variant beads. Now it says 8 beads, so let's read out what you've got. You've got here amethyst in your Capri gold, you've got bronze pale gold, you've got chalk lilac luster, halo cerulean, yeah, good, blue, opaque coral red, and your pastel white beads. So you've got a combination, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colourways, and all, as you can see here, all combined together in a duo combination. You've got,
wow,
how many? For what?
That's brilliant.
That says
Wow.
includes 8 beads in 7 colours. I've got 7 colours in front of me, so let's say you've definitely got 7 colours there, and I'm about to bring you a big opportunity. Are you ready?
Wow. How much did you say?
Works out at £4.28 per tube.
That's amazing.
£4.28 a tube. If you do want to join us. 7. I say I'm definitely counting 7. I'm just saying I've got 7 colours
yes,
here.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
definitely 7 tubes that we're offering you. I'm just getting clarification because it obviously I want to make sure that we think that might be just a little bit of a graphical error there. So you've got 7 variant colourways here. A huge opportunity that we have for you. £29.95 is all you pay. If you do want to join us on this deal, now is your chance to do so. It's a free phone number that you're joining us at the bottom of the graphics there. Alternatively, you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Go on.
The 8 is 8mm. I just don't think they've put the millimetres in. That's the length.
8mm beads,
Yeah, I think
7 different colours.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Thank you for that. We've got the clarification.
Yeah.
So 8mm beads, 7 different colours, and all for $29.95.
But again, this one here, this one in particular, I mean, look at the colour that they've made. That is just incredible.
Don't take a look at that.
Again, this is a two-toned as well. And the reason that we've included super duos is for the Rotella project on the DVD. We incorporate super duos.
Absolutely amazing quality that you have there. I'm going to put those two together. Look at those together.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
I mean, I love that combination.
Very
I really
Christmassy.
do. I know the red and the red and the gold look beautiful together, don't they? And that's such a cherry red.
Yeah,
it's so bright. Beautiful, beautiful combination that you have there. $29.95. Right, Olive, Sean, congratulations to you. I've got Lucy and Carolyn, multi-buys in Bristol. Congratulations to Wiltshire, to Surrey, to Yorkshire. I've got 10, no, now I've got single quantity figures left. If everybody checks out, this will be a sellout, so you've got to be quick to check out on this one. So you've got a combination of 7 variant colours in the 8mm beads in your super duos, and it's all for under £30. So it's a big bundle to get for under 30. Congratulations, you got that. Please do stay on those lines. I'm waiting for final confirmation. Sue, Jean, Paulie, you've got to check out. Sharon, Laurie, Linda, you've got to check out. Angela, Dorothy, all there, but only yours if you check out. Congratulations, that is a limited. We've got single quantity figures left of that one. I've got another addition to add to your super duo list. And what about this? I love all of these. I mean, for me, these are cherry-picked colours of your super duos. The combination that you have here of the colourways are absolutely sublime. You've got your aqua vitral matte beads in your, obviously, in your duos. Then you've got your opaque violet in your white luster, and you've got your pastel light azure beads. All together, 3 beautiful feature tubes of, I think it's go-to colours of your super duos, and all for £14.95. Get a close-up of those colours, and I tell you what, you're just going to adore the textures.
Incredible.
Those are beautiful. Can you imagine the jewellery I mean, I'm ready for the jewellery straight away when I see that one tube, because it just moves and shifts, doesn't it? Magnificently. £14.95 means less than £5 per tube that you're paying on these wonderful qualities. I mean, look at that. You know the lavender opal that we did earlier on?
Oh, perfect.
That would go
Yes,
amazing.
absolutely.
And then, of course, we've got some of the purple beads coming up later on as well, so they would go magnificently well. If you do it, in fact, I'd put them with that. £14.95. Congratulations. Queues on those lines again. Loads of people joining us. £14.95. Right, where are we going to go to and what are we going to do?
At the moment, it's very floppy, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this space in the centre. So I'm just going to lift this up, and I'm going to fill from this way across to here. So I'm going to pick up 2 11s, an 8, and 2 11s. And that's the perfect space to go across to fill the gap that way. You can see it's starting to pull tight, it's starting to lift. We want to get across to this side now, so I'm just going to take my needle, I'm just going to go through and across. I'm going to go up through the 3, and then I'm going to fill the gap this side. But bear in mind, we've already got an 8 in there, so I'm just going to pick up 2 of my 11s. Okay, and I'm going to take my needle, I'm going to go in from the right and out from the left. So then when I pull across, you can see it's starting to pull into shape.
I wondered how you were going to fill that gap.
And I'm going to pick up the 2 11s, I'm going to go down through, making sure I don't go through that stopper bead. So then when you pull, can you see it's filled the space beautifully? So just give it a squidge. And now, so that was our stopper bead. Okay, so we're going to go through behind the stopper, because we don't want to go through the stopper yet. So we're just going to go through the group, like so, pull nice and tight, through the ava bead, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, there's quite a big gap there, can you see? It's bigger than the 8. But all we're going to do is we're going to pop an 11 in there, which we get again, is going to tighten everything up. So we're going to sew right through the next one. So then when we pull, you see it tightens.
Oh, I see.
So again, the angle from the outside to the inside is getting less and less and less. So we're going to go through the next group. Just going to go through. Sometimes you can go through all of them in one go. So pull nice and tight. Then we're going to go through into the inside. Just going to go through. There we go. Then we're just going to fill the gap with this one here. So that's another 11. Fill the gap. Sew that through. And then we're going to use our stopper bead as a bead because it's already there. Okay, so we're just going to go all the way through, pull nice and tight. Okay, all the way through. And then if you can, just take your needle all the way around the base once just to tighten it all off. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go through into one of the 8/0s in here. And then to tie off, what I'm going to do is I'm going, can you see I'm in between the 8 and the 11? I'm just going to take my needle behind and then make a little loop. And I'm just going to take my needle through the loop twice and then pull nice and tight. So that finishes it off nice and neatly. And then if you can, before you cut it, just go get away from the knot if you can. So I've pulled everything nice and tight now. So I'm just going to sew through. Okay, and I'm just going to cut off that tail. Okay, so there's your first one. So that's your dome all ready to go. That's my second that I made earlier. And in the next hour, I'm going to show you how we put them together to make the earring. But you're using a minimum of beads.
Full
to make the most
of the ava beads,
little,
to make those caps. Amazing.
Yeah.
We have got more ava beads to look forward to, more bundles, more opportunities. Plus, we also have for you our launch of today's must-have. And what a must-have it is. We're talking brand new, never been seen before feature of Milky Aquamarine in the largest signature cubes I've ever seen. And it's going to be big, and it's happening straight after this.
Are you a new chick on the block? Only joined JewelleryMaker within the last 12 months? Well, we'd love to see what you've created. Send us a picture of your most recent makes to our Wall of Fame, created especially for newbies like you. This bank holiday weekend, tune into the show every evening at 8 p.m. to see your entries on screen. To enter, simply send your entries to studio@jewellerymaker.com and ensure that you put newbie in the subject title of your email. To help further your jewellery making skills, the winning entry will win a workshop of their choice. Spend this Easter with JewelleryMaker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with JewelleryMaker.
The wait is finally over. Myself and guest designer Fleur are so excited about the final, highly anticipated arrival of black jadeite. Here it is in all its beauty. It's your deal of the day on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It is one not to be missed. We have waited so long for the arrival of this ultra, ultra rare gemstone. Join me 11 a.m. next Wednesday.
We're about to open the next pre-order for the probably one of the most breathtaking of our bundles for you today. Ooh, I don't know where my board's gone.
On. You see what I've seen? Which of our seed bead tubes have black caps? Oh, that one has as well. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's unexpected.
That is more than unexpected. Did you know that we were doing this, Liam? Okay, he's got a cup of tea. No,
So a little tip for our viewers: if they have bags and bags and bags of seed beads, if your seed bead has a black cap like this, they're super duos. Only super duos have a black cap. Okay, so if you've got a mixed bag and you want quick find, anyone with a black cap are super duos.
But I didn't know that we were doing super duos alongside these. Now, these are brand new colours of your Ava beads. Now, these have never been seen before. Now, in January, obviously, we launched our first selection of Ava beads. Not one has been repeated. We're bringing a brand new, cherry-picked via Mark and Victoria, who went actually out to the factory to select these colours for you. And you've got this next section to be able to pre-order our next bundle. That bundle... Oh, I love that colour.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's my fave. That's your colour. I can tell that's the one that you chose. You can tell it. That's your azure blue. And then you've got that. Look at that. Oh.
That's perfect, isn't it?
Love it, love it, love it. It goes with that blue. Look at that. And look at that with the super Joes and the... Yes. Doesn't that look amazing? I love that bundle. I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 35. So for that whole necklace, you've got everything there that you need, and you use
for the whole necklace.
For the whole of this necklace, you use 35 Avas. You've got the super duos. You've got all the seed beads you need, so you can make this necklace and still have 25 left.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's epic, and especially with these new colourways, I love that shade of blue.
In that colour,
I mean, that is perfect for heading off on holidays and you know, summertime jaunts. Maybe a staycation at home where you're just going to have a barbecue in the back garden. You just want to have a little bit of the sunshiny blue skies in your jewellery. This is what you've got here. You've got this opportunity, and this is now open for pre-order. This is it, your chance to pre-order on this bundle. This is our next new colourway. Oh, I can tell you now, 20 have already been allocated. Straight away, 20 straight away. God, that's on pre-order of probably less than a minute, and I've got 20 allocated. Now that gives you an indication of how popular this bundle is going to be. It's going to be this is going to be a sellout. This is going to be a sellout. You're going to have to be really quick. Pre-order on this one is a free phone number. You can join us on the web. But I can tell you now, we're opening this for pre-order. That's not a live deal. It's just a pre-order offer before we then head in to our 8 o'clock bonanza, of course. 8 o'clock on the evening show, we bring you exclusive opportunities to bring you the ultimate pieces of luxury to your jewellery collection. And that's what this is, because it's today's must-have. Just love these. I mean, totally love these. I absolutely adore the size and the impact that you have here. I mean, my instinct on these is that it's just infinitely impressive as a singular stone to have aquamarine like this, but then to put it on a strand where the gemstones go on and on and on, all from Brazil. We secure this combination with the definitive sizes, and the sizes are huge. These are brand new. We've not done anything like this before at all, never done anything like it before, and we're about to bring you a huge opportunity. Are you ready? Phone lines, web are opening in 3, 2, 1 now. Milky aquamarine irregular cubes. You've got 6x7 to 9x10. They are huge. I've never seen us do this size and grid before, all the way from Brazil. So we're talking about the ultimate location. Now I have to say to you, for those of you who are price researching, we've got nothing to compare in terms of size and distinction of this quality. We've got nothing like this at all, and I can say to you categorically the price tag that Mark guessed at the beginning of the show, which was
$44.95.
Already on the web, is at $24.95. The web price right now is $24.95, which seems, in comparison to what you were guessing, a decent price point, right? Wrong. Because we are about to go to the unthinkable low price tag of today's must-have. This is where the boundaries are massively smashed through, because when we start to look at the grade, and I just want to think of this as an individual gemstone, and we'll start from left to right, and if you just look at each one of those individually on there, look at the size of them. I mean, they're like
amazing.
sugar cubes.
They
They're
are,
that big.
they are
are
amazing.
hugely luxurious, and each one of them has a precedent of qualities of Brazilian grade torn. That's that beautiful, almost skylight quality, sometimes light, sometimes aqua, sometimes almost oceanic to green tones come through, sometimes clouds of colour come through. That's the beauty of Brazilian grade in this huge 300 plus carat strand. Every one of these is going to be an asset of an individual centerpiece to your jewellery designs. You could do a tumbling design of 3 or 4. You could use one as a center epic piece on the neckline. You could do individual drop earrings where they just hold and they like bounce on each surface of the face of the cube. You've got so much potential here, and the potential is already looking good at $24.95. But if I tell you we are still nowhere near the price that you're about to pay.
So a 33 on the strand, how much does that make each one at £24.95?
Well, at 33 on the strand, at £24.95, that works out at what, 76 pence each? 76 pence each. And I'm genuinely nowhere near. If I tell you that we're going to do what? Hang on a minute.
Oh my word. I'm not saying that.
Liam, I'm actually going to get you to do something different. Because I actually look at this price tag and I think, yeah. But the price you've just said, I like it, but I reckon we could just tweak it. What if I say to you, we're going to half the price?
From that, as it currently is? Oh,
I think we split the price tag straight down the middle. I think you've got to put this in. Right, Liam's just said he will half the price. He will only half the price if he gets more people. Right, if you want this half price at £24.95, half that price. If you want it at less than £12.50, if you want it at less than £12.50, if you want it less than £12.50, you've got to check out. You've got to be there. And I've already got Mary, I've already got Jean, I've already got Caroline, Cynthia, Sandra, Leslie, Maxine, Hannah, Carol. You've got to be quick though. You've got to bet. Hang on a minute. You've got to do what? Better than half price. You're going to go even lower? What? Hang on a minute. We're going to go even lower than that. No. Hang on a minute, Liam. I said half the price. I've said to you do half the price. You're going to go better than half price, right? We're going to go better than half price. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to go better than, right, if you're going to pick up the phone, right, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds I'm going to give you to pick up the phone. If you're going to go better than half price, I'm going to give everybody the chance. In fact, put a minute on the clock. I want a minute on the clock, right? If you're going to guarantee that this is going to go better, right, you got a minute on the clock. I'll give you a minute on the clock. Are you ready? I can do that, Curry. She's like, you can't do that, Vix. Yes, I can. A minute on the clock. A minute on the clock. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. 1 minute from now, and that minute, and we're going to go better than half price. Better than half price guarantee. Go, Avril, Florence, Owen, Mary, collectors in Buckinghamshire, Berkshire, Yorkshire, Kent, Cumbria, Midlothian, Essex, Hertfordshire, Berkshire, Somerset, Stirlingshire. This is better than half price. Like you said you were going to go half price, but then Liam cranks it up one more time. That's why you've got to know. Liam's just joined our producing team, and he has set his stall out straight down, set the bat on there and said, look what he's going to do for you. 20 seconds, better than half price deal. A huge opportunity. This is 300 carats of luxury. Brand new Brazilian milky aquamarine with your cubes that we've never seen before in this size. We've never done anything like it, and we're about to go better than half price. Are you ready for this? You better be. Gin and tonics all round at the end of this. Oh my goodness. Wow. That works out. There are 33 on a strand. That works out that each one of these stones works out at 36 pence each. That is for Brazilian cubes of aquamarine. Oh my life. That has got to be Jewellery Maker history. Right, we've got final quantities, we've got final chances. If you haven't checked out, you're going to lose out, because I tell you what, there's queues on the phone lines. Everybody will pay the final low price. Our Liam has pushed the boundaries on this price tag. That is £11.90 that you're paying. Can you think of anywhere else that would go better? When you first saw that strand, price tag?
£44.95.
Right. That means we've gone, what, 3 times cheaper?
Yeah.
Than you expected. And you've watched us from blooming ages ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hecky thump. £11.90. I have to tell you, 40 people haven't checked out their baskets. And I've got 30 left. Ooh!
But looking at that
strand,
the scope, because I don't say colour grade anymore, I say ombre.
Oh, do you now?
So all the scope in here for ombre.
Oh!
Yes.
Haven't you gone up in the world? Ooh, I don't know whether I can talk to you now you use words like that. £11.90. What an absolutely brilliant price tag.
I'd have to rosary link this with antique bronze wire.
Oh, Liam says, please will you check out, otherwise he's going to get into trouble. Don't get into trouble. I'll be the one who gets into trouble. I mean, I know Kerry's going to have a word with us when I come off air. She's going to have a proper word with us, isn't she?
Yeah.
She said a proper word. She's going to have a proper word with us. £11.90. I've got 10 left if everybody checks out. Now, Jackie and Lynn and Tonyan and Lynn and Hannah and Cynthia, Elizabeth, Stephanie, you will need to check out. Everybody's got the chance to get hold of that deal, but once it's gone, it's gone. I have now back-to-back deals to offer you on some of the most exquisite faceted rounds. I mean, these are just breathtaking quality. I mean, honestly, with that next combination,
blue, without a doubt.
I mean, just if you want to pre-order, just look at that working together.
So
with
this
those.
bracelet here, if I bring this one across, this bracelet with those blue Avas with that aquamarine.
Ooh!
That would be amazing.
Yes, please. I'll commission one of those if you don't mind making us one. That's gorgeous. This aquamarine is utterly sublime. If you do want to pre-order on the Ava bundle, then you can do so right now. If you want to join us on the aquamarine, you've got here a real treat. Look at the calibre. Look at the distinction of work that you have. Look at that. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Nothing is going to match the calibre of aquamarine when it has this look at that. Now, you would think, especially if you're watching us for the first time, that we've like kind of tweaked the lights and we've made this gemstone sparkle. We've done some kind of graphical, I don't know what you do, you know, touching up or whatever. You know, no. Do you want to know how to see if somebody on a magazine's been touched up? Like their makeup. I mean their makeup. You know, like technology where like retouched and and they make people not have saggy eyes and airbrushed and all that. Do you want to know how you do it? I got taught this. Brilliant. Take the magazine, turn it upside down. And as soon as you turn it upside down, you can see all of the different finishings and all of like kind of the retouch-ups. Yeah, it's amazing. I got taught it years ago, and now whenever I pick up a magazine, I turn it straight upside down just so I can see what they actually really look like. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Have a look.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's fascinating. When you think somebody looks amazing, you go, and then you turn and go, oh, so their cheekbones are not that high. Oh, so they had bags under their eyes that day.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll investigate.
You've got your milky aquamarine faceted rounds. No touching up here though. This is world class. I mean, like it's.
Yeah.
Just
that's the proper term.
Thank you. That's all right. Yeah. £10.95 is all you pay. Felt like I was saying something wrong, and I knew I wasn't, but I felt like I was. £10.95. Look at how crisp this quality is, and the shimmering sparkle is almost like the glistening of the ocean as the sun catches on the waves. Absolutely stunning qualities. I cannot wait to show that combination in a piece of jewellery. I mean, I feel like that has to happen. That just has to happen, doesn't it? And if you want to pre-order on the next bundle, this is now pre-orderable. It has been incredibly well received, this bundle. This has got to be one of our most popular bundles so far. So if you do want to get hold of this one, it's limited stock now. Now we'll go straight on to the next deal. And that next deal.
Look at this.
Look at how glistening, look at how shimmering this sits. I mean, for me, the potential jewellery making opportunities they're infinite when you see this calibre of gemstone. I mean, the first thing is that you wear jewellery like this and people know you're wearing aquamarine. They don't and they are. They don't go, what have you got in your jewellery collection? They know what you're wearing in a heartbeat, don't they? But then to top it off, to have this calibre of quality that you've designed your jewellery with, that you're offering to yourself to wear, or of course to gift or to sell. There's so much potential thanks to the shape and the calibre of stone that's in this full strand. These are 3mm faceted rounds, and again, so very, very much in keeping with the bundle that we've got coming up next in terms of harmonising. We've got a bit of a deal coming your way next. We've got a huge opportunity. How do you fancy just £7.95p? Does that look like a £7.95 strand?
Years. No,
I mean, if you bought a piece of jewellery of this calibre of aquamarine from a boutique jeweller's, just a classic restranded necklace with a simple, you said silver clasp, add a silver clasp. All right, then how much? You're not going to be paying £7.95. There's no way that this would be a £7.95 quality. If I put this against my neckline and you see that as a piece of jewellery, just something as traditional as a classic restranded necklace, the price point that you're looking at is not going to be £10 or less, is it? Certainly not. Not for 20 carats of your faceted rounds of your milky aquamarine, shimmering, sparkling, lustrous calibre of each stone. Really, really quite majestic in its individuality. Congratulations, Annette, you've got yours. I've got buyers buying 6s, 2s, 3s. Berkshire, you've got yours. That's Carol and Caroline's. Join me in Greater Manchester. Congratulations to Yorkshire and Hampshire and Shropshire, Florida, Midlothian and London. You will need to check out your baskets if you want to guarantee this deal is yours at just £7.95. Now, obviously, for those that you don't know, it's one post and packaging for the whole day. So if you have bought from us at any point today, you could add to your order. Or alternatively, perhaps you want to buy the bundle that includes, of course, our brand new coloured Ava beads and the Mayukis, plus on top of that, super duos, which we've topped off into this bundle. And you can add in your aquamarine. So these are your 3mm faceted rounds of your aquamarine that they just blend so beautifully.
It's perfect for this kit.
Oh, it really is. And I mean, you know, I look at this, the picture of the rotella. Rotella, is that how I said? Yes. When you look at this picture, and then if I just draw it forward a little bit, So I'd
That'd be
replace,
amazing.
and maybe replace some of the
Well,
feature
those 6 O's
beads.
that are around the outside scalloped edge there, they would fit in perfectly.
So I would use the
Yeah.
aquamarine just to add in some gemstones. I would keep perhaps some of those, and then the ocean. And I mean, that's going to be a piece of. And I know that you've done, obviously, in the Rotellas, you've done them as quite big feature necklaces.
Yes.
But you can only. I mean, you only need one.
As a pendant.
You know, to make it as a centre
absolutely.
stone design. You know, a feature piece for the neckline. You know, they're sizable, aren't they? And you're only using 5. So in principle, if you're only going to use 5, you could actually be making 5, 10, 15, 4, 8, 12. You could be making
I know.
a huge amount of jewellery from this one bundle. Plus, if you want to add the aquamarine, I've still got loads of people. Look at how many multi-buys we get on the aquamarine. Loads of people loving that price tag. £7.95 is already paid.
With the garnet, I've just seen you put it next
Yes,
to
it
the
looks
garnet
amazing
on
with
the
the
bar.
garnet.
Yes,
Of course, that garnet came your way in the first hour, and that was price slashed to Simon, who's our head merchandising price tag. And we took it to the penny as low as we can go. So if you got that garnet, now you get the aquamarine. Great collaboration. We're going straight on to our next bundle. This has been hugely well received. I mean, literally blink of an eye as we opened the pre-order and quantity was disappearing. So we have got a very, very, very... How many's already gone? Ooh, there's not a lot left. Okay. That's because the super duos as well, let's not forget, is it? I mean, that super duo combination. Right, the combination that you have, let's get to it. We are going to open the phone lines right now for our ocean combination. You've got your chalk white amber in this combination. Plus, oh, horrible microphone sound. Let me see if I can pull that down. We've also got your metallic aqua in the alabaster, and then you've also got your crystal full Labrador. And these are all, and a couple of people have asked about the sizes, they're 10 by 3 mil in terms of the Ava beads. A pack of 20 in each colour. Let me reiterate, that is a pack of 20, which actually sits against pretty much all of the UK suppliers that also do these these pressed glass beads. Because what you have here is not just your traditional quantity of 10, which is what most retailers will offer you. We're doubling that quantity on every one of the colourways. So you are getting a pack of 20, and that is very different to what you get elsewhere. So when you're price researching, just check that you're price researching the same quantity. Most suppliers, in fact, I don't know of any other UK supplier that does packs of 20, and then I will also say they then certainly don't anticipate to do the pricing that we do. You know, a lot of the places are actually doing a pack of 10 at the same price as our pack of 20. You know, just to give you some indication of almost the trade pricing that we've secured on this opportunity. So you've got 20 of each. That's 60 Ava, brand new colours of your Ava beads from this Ocean collection. We're adding in your Mayukis. You've got your Delicate Opaque in the light blue, Aurora Borealis in the 11Os. You've then got your gilt-lined opal seed beads in your 8Os, and then you're going to get your Super Duo transparent Lazure blues, and they are coming your way in the 2.5 by 5s. Apologies, I know I went a little bit quiet there. It's just that we seem to be having just a little bit of problem with my microphone. So if I do go quiet, it's only because we are struggling with a microphone. We're just trying to get one replaced. So apologies about that. Right, we're going to go straight on to this deal, though. You've got your combination of your chalk white amber, Labrador and aqua Ava beads, pack of 20 of each, and all together working with your Mayukis and your Super Duos, which is a bit of a top trump deal. What price tag? Well, the price tag should be £46.10. Should be £46.10. What about if we take you under £30 with change? That is a huge deal, a massive opportunity. £26.95. Look at that combination. So there are, we've worked out there's probably about 7 or 8 suppliers, isn't there? In the UK.
Yeah, and I've only seen them selling in packs of 10.
And we're doing packs of 20.
Yeah, I've not seen 20. But we specifically asked, when we went to see the manufacturer in the beginning of the year, we asked if we could do something special. So that they had to be repacked for us because we only do them in 10s, so they've now asked us to do them in 20s.
I'm going to show you this combination. Look at how that colourway goes.
Look at that.
Doesn't that go well? I mean, they are like, it's like they're meant to be together there, aren't they? And then I'll show you, of course, you've got your metallics in the silver tones as well. So that silver is going to go great. If you do have any of your silver findings, well, these are great to go with your silver findings. Now, I don't have the quantity that I would like to have on this bundle, so I will say to you, if you have put into your basket, I'm ever so sorry, there's every chance you're going to miss out. You will have to check out your basket. Laurie, you could miss out if you don't check out. Angela or Dorothy, Leslie, Claire, Jackie, I know you're all there. I know you've put in your baskets, but not yours until you check out. And I'm just going to be a little bit unfortunate on this one. I'm so sorry. Phone buyers, you've got to stay on those lines and process your call now. If you don't, then the over allocation quantity will have stripped out the quantity. So £26.95 is all you're paying on this deal. A huge opportunity. Esther, you've got yours. Chrissy, collectors galore on this deal in London, Isle of Anglesey, Suffolk, Surrey, Essex, Midlothian, Conway, Berkshire, Cheshire, Midlothian, Oxford. It goes on and on and on. Everybody pays that final low price. We're just shy of £20 back in your pocket. So just shy of £20 that we've just wiped off that price tag. And obviously the price that comes in is the price that you should be paying. So if you were buying this as a separate entity on our website and individually purchasing, you would be paying over £46 on this deal. So we really are pushing the boundaries. We really are trying to give you as big a saving as we possibly can. Now, as you continue to check out on this bundle, we're going to move straight on to the next offer, straight on to the next opportunity. Now, again, just so many people who are placing into baskets. App service, of course, is really, really popular. But once more, saying on the app, you must check out. If you don't check out, unfortunately, you could lose out on this offer. So stay on those lines on the phone, and web buyers and app buyers, check out to make sure you don't miss out. Bundle-wise, if everybody checks out, I think I have single quantity figures left of that. If everybody checks out, I think I'm in single quantity figures. So that could be a total sellout very, very soon indeed. Now, next one.
Look at this. Oh no.
I mean, in my mind, of all of the colours that I can see in every one of those designs that you've done, this is the one that probably, it can do everything, can't it?
Oh, this is sensational. Gosh, I've never used that word live on air before.
What, sensational?
Sensational.
Ooh, I like that word. The colour
is,
incredible. Ready? One colour. Stunning, isn't it? Wait for this, because this one, the textures are amazing. Ready?
I know. Textured again. Only on one side. It's brilliantly done, brilliantly designed. Look at that.
Look at those. I cannot wait to see the jewellery. I can't, you know, when you just see something, I just want to see the jewellery. I just want to see how it's made. I just want to see what it, what it can do. That's the exciting part about when you'll get this home. You'll just get so much excitement. Then, look at those, metallic perfection. Let me drop it forward so you can see how well those colours, those have got to be the nicest colourway we've done so far. That has to be, doesn't it? Look at the way that they complement one another. They work together in such exquisite tonal values. Love, love, love that colourway. You've got a combination here of your Crystal Capri Gold Full, then you've got your Crystal Etched Sunset Full, then you've got your Lava Red, and they're all the 10x3s, and it is truly sumptuous colourways. love the calibre of colours that you'll get. This is, for me, I think that this is going to be the one that as soon as you make your jewellery, you want more of it. You just want more and more of that combination. The graduation, or as we're going to call it, the ombre that you can make from this.
You're right, absolutely right. And we were talking earlier about one of it's not one of my bugbears. One of the little things that we always recommend to people when they're buying super duos, for example, is because they're mass-produced, the super duos. We always advise that you just check before making a piece of jewellery that all of the holes are unblocked. And you probably get 2 or 3 in a tube where you have a hole blocked. Okay, so we always recommend checking first because these are hand finished and they're also all of the drill holes are put in by the machine, but then a file is used to take out any debris from the drill holes as well. So you'll never have a blockage of a hole in your Ava beads. That's guaranteed. So it's fantastic. So individual, look at that. So individual tiny hand files are used to take out any remnants from the drill holes.
So you'll never have a blockage.
You'll never have a blockage. I love that. That's ace. I'm trying to walk past that. I'm trying to go past that swiftly.
Law of the Torn.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
do you like the ombre?
Lovely. Yeah.
Now, if I just stop there, it's good, right?
Oh, there's more. I forgot. Oh, here we go. Look at that. What's that colour there?
And then?
Transparent topaz.
And then?
I've not seen that colour super duo before.
Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so the combination that you have here of your Mayukis, you've got your metallic light bronze seed beads in your 11Os, your transparent dark topaz in your seed beads of your 8Os, then you've got super duos again, this time in your Rosa line, and they are gorgeous.
The best rose quartz you've ever seen, aren't they? They're amazing.
Now, we did a beautiful strand of rose quartz yesterday, and it was just a simple classic nugget strand. It was a double length, so it was like an 80+ centimetre strand. And honestly, it was the best rose quartz that I've seen. And that's where it sits. It has that same shimmering effect. Love, love, love this combination. What I love even more is that we're going straight down. This is going to be a sellout. This has got to be a sellout. Love this collaboration. £26.09. I'm holding my head because I just wish I had more opportunities. Well, we've pretty much taken nearly 4 months to get to the point where we're at now. Now, you know, in a matter of just a couple of minutes, it's gone, and we've got then probably another 3 or 4 months to wait. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? £26.95 is all you're paying, and for me, that colourway, that combination of the gorgeous Avas, they've got to be one of the nicest collaborative combinations.
They're just...
You can see jewellery, can't you?
Straight away.
That's the thing. Like, I love when I see something, and for somebody especially like myself, because I'm not naturally that way inclined, when I see this collaboration, I see jewellery, and that makes me quite excited because, you know, for a little old me who doesn't really have that much of a creative edge, that inspires me. I'm so adorned. 26. I really don't. £26.95 is all you're paying. If you haven't already done so, picking up the phone, join us there. Congratulations. Oh, I've got a pair of Jones. It's not a pair of jeans, but I've got a pair of Jones. So it's close. It's good. Joan in Dorset and Joan in West York. How do I say Joan? Everybody say...
You say Joan instead of Joan.
I thought I was saying Joan.
Joan.
And what do you say?
Joan.
Joan. Joan.
Joan.
And what do I say?
Joan.
Joan. Oh, I do. Joan. June. Oh, I've got Jean.
You've got a Jean.
I've got a Jean.
Just one Jean.
I need a pair of jeans. I need another jean in. I need a pair of jeans. Come on, let's make it a good one. Let's make it a special evening. Let's have a pair of jeans. We've got 2 Jones, but now we need a pair of jeans. We've got Dee, Christina, Tina, Kathleen. Just a pair of jeans. I've got... Come on, Jean. Jean. If you do want to join us, whether your name's Jean or not, you can do so on the phone. I've got a pair of Claire's.
You've got a pair of Claire's.
Look, I've got a pair of Claire's.
You have.
See? Yeah, you can't write it, can you? I mean, live show and everything. Pair of Claire's. Can you see that? I don't know whether you... Can you see it? See?
Pair of Claire's.
Pair of Claire's. But only one jean.
Oh.
Got so excited. So close. So close. But just not quite there yet.
No.
No way!
Get in! Oh, come on, the world! The world has it's just tipped on its head and I'm happy. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a pair of jeans, look.
Oh, yes.
We've got Jean in Hampshire and look, Jean in Merseyside. Yay! She's the hero! Jean in Merseyside! Whoop, whoop, whoop! And now we can get a life. Oh,
dear.
I mean, little things, just little things like that in life. They just make you happy, don't they?
That's the best thing's happened all day.
Hasn't it? See, I told you I'd make it good. Right, we've got one more bundle. Whew, I feel like we've peaked. Now, we still have more bundles to come, more opportunities. We've still got more tutorials and guidance. Don't forget, we've still got... So, have you just taken those caps? They were there?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah.
Oh, I had a moment there. So we're going to learn how to cap...
Form them into a
for the earrings.
For those earrings, yeah.
We've got one more bundle to fit in this hour of your brand new Ava beads. We then got the 9 o'clock hour, which brings you some more brand new colours and more opportunities. So I'll just show you these. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So you're going to show us this time how to bring them together to make that cap.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I think I heard?
Oh, Kerry.
Kerry! Kerry's just given the giveaway.
You did.
I mean, to be honest, she's just done what you do every single time. Now, I know I'm not meant to tell you this, but, right, we are about to bring you something extra special on this next deal because, Kerry says that I'm allowed to say it. Now, Kerry's our director. She doesn't normally get involved in things like price, but if Kerry says the price, then it therefore is Kerry's responsibility when we get into trouble that we've gone as low as we have.
I understand.
Yes. This is Kerry's fault because Kerry just wants us to let you know that this is going to go under £20 this next bundle. Yeah. Did I need to say that again? Hang on, you haven't even seen it. No, you have to see it first. Because when you see it, you'll understand that Kerry's going to get into quite a bit of bother when she's now she's said that. Take a look at this. Oh, they are gorgeous.
They're a bit funky, aren't they?
Let me just show that. Look at the colours that are blending here. I mean, if you're going to have purple, you're going to have gold. If you're going to have gold, you're going to have purple. They work hand in hand.
It reminds me of the Mystery Machine. Scooby-Doo's
Oh,
car.
does it?
Yeah.
That's orange and green.
Yeah. Is it orange and green?
Yeah,
is it?
I know that, yeah. Some kids love Scooby-Doo. Take a look at that. Should I stop there for under £20?
Oh, look at this.
That's nice. That's really nice. In fact, part of me wants to just like break the... Let me just do that and just... How's that? Now the... Oh, yes!
I keep forgetting I've got earrings over here. Oh, I have the blue ones as well.
Oh. Come on, Mark. I mean, come on. That's pretty much sold out anyway.
Oh.
Take a look at this. So you could make this look as in whatever way you want to add in, your additional stones.
Yeah.
But you could create this design. Now we're learning how to make the crowns or the caps.
Yes, for the earrings that you're wearing, but
then
it's just similar variants. But with here, so you've got the white, you've got the purple. That's perfect. All you need to do is just take some shell pearls or other gemstones to pop in as well.
Just to add in that openness to the design.
Yeah.
I think we might get into trouble for this. When I say we, Kerry. We're a team. Until we get into trouble. We've got you a huge opportunity. It's your metallic overline and your metallic violet combination of your Ava beads, working with your eggplant 8/0s and your white 11/0s, all for under £20. We've done it. We've broken the back of £20 on this opportunity. I love the way that that colour just gives a little bit more depth. It almost just takes that purple and gives it a little bit more of a pinkier tone, doesn't it?
I love the matte finish on both of the Avas as well.
Yeah, me too.
I do love matte finishes, but again, it's quite difficult to do.
But what's extraordinary is these are hand finished. Every time I keep looking at these, I've got more and more appreciation for the quality. Hand finished
It's
quality.
one of the very few pressed glass beads that are actually hand finished.
That's number 10.
I know, I think that's, I don't know how many it's gone. I'm amazed I haven't shot one in your eye yet, to be honest. 19.95 is all you pay. The combination that you have here, I'll give you the exact. These are in your Avas. You've got your metallic overline and your metallic violet, and then you've got your galvanised Duracoat of your eggplant in your 8/0s, and then you have your opaque white seed beads in your 11/0s. All of this for under £20. Huge deals to be had today. I've got queues on those phone lines once more, and you've joined us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com, or of course you have the app service. The app service is there so that make sure wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I know we're all busy, you know, and it's loads going on, but make sure you always take us with us so you never miss out on all of these deals by getting that app service. Tap the app to make sure you don't miss out. Now, if you have got a phone in your hand, please keep it there, and we're going to just sit and learn a little bit more about how we then create from the caps to then the sealed egg.
Egg.
Kind of like an egg.
Yeah.
Not quite really, is it? But
Stylized
barrel.
Yeah. I love what you just said. That's going to make me chuckle all the way home.
What?
You said, take us with us.
Take us with us.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Thanks.
I like that. So, if I bring these across as well.
Not a pair of jeans, is that not going to make you chuckle? I mean, a pair of jeans, that's going to make make me happy all weekend. Honestly, I feel like I've won the lottery.
That's amazing.
It doesn't happen very often, that mind. Even though I think I might have pushed it. I think I might have made that happen. Jean probably didn't really want to buy that last bundle. She just felt like she had to make me happy. But Jean, I'm really appreciative of it. Right, £19.95. Go on, what are we going to do next?
So in the first demonstration, I showed you how to do the bead caps.
Yes.
So looking at these two sets of earrings here, they're completely different, okay, but depending on how you want to use them. And as we mentioned earlier, I could have sealed them. So it was a sealed unit.
So that's like the ones I've got on the sealed.
But I just wanted to separate them and make them a bit of fun. They remind me sort of like spinning tops you had as a child, you know, that squeeze up and down, and that you squeeze. It just reminded me of that. But I'm going to show the earrings that you're wearing. So I like the sealed unit. I really like that a lot. And because they're a sealed unit like this, you can actually use them as a beady bead in a necklace. You can make groups of them and have them as a necklace all matching.
Nice.
So we've already got the two caps. Okay, so that's going to be popped in like so. So what you need to decide is what you're going to, how you're going to build it. So I've got here some 10mm shell pearl, some 8mm and 4mm. Okay, so that fits in perfectly inside your sealed unit. So if you wanted to, you could sew that together to make it nice and compact. It's just a perfect fit. Or you could sew them in off centre, so you have a zigzag. So you can have a play with them. But as you said, I like the movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my beads out in the order that I want to pop them in. So that's going to sit inside. That's going to go on the outside. Okay. So that's how I'm going to set up my earring. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start from the top. We're going to work down, and then we're going to come back up again. So I'm going to pick up an 11, and then my 6mm, then another 11, then an 8, then a seed bead, then a 10mm, okay? And then what we're going to do, obviously, because I've got that 8/0 right in the centre there, I can't take my needle down, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go across. So I'm just going to go across, like so, and then I'm going to go into the bead cap, okay? And then what we're going to do is when we come up the other side, we're going to go through this 8/0 the opposite direction, so it's sealed in nicely. So that's in, ready to go. So I'm going to pop on my 10mm, which is going to sit down inside our bead cap. And then we're going to do the same in reverse. I'm going to go through the centre, near as possible to that 8/0, like so. I'm going to slide that down, and then I'm going to go through the 8/0 that's in the centre. Okay, so it's in the centre. So I'm just going to pop that in nice and secure. And then I just want to pop something in the bottom just to finish it off. So I'm going to take another 6mm, and I'm going to take another 11, which is going to finish it off. And this is where we're going to start going back up the other side, building our earring. So in effect, this 11 that I'm putting on now is acting as a stopper bead. Okay, so that's acting as a stopper. So you can slide these down as you're working to make it easier. So as you see, we came up through the left. So this time I'm going to take my needle through the right, which will pull it all in. I'm going to take my needle down through into the centre of the bead cap. And again, you don't have to pull it tight at this point, so just make it as easy as you can. We're going to go through the 10, bring that through, and then we're going to go up through the centre, like so, and then we're going to go through in the opposite direction, like so. So we're going to come up, through. Okay, so that's brought that in nice and neat. At this point, I'm just going to start tightening and bringing in all of those threads. Just going to pull nice and tight. Okay, so that's now sitting nicely in position. Let's make sure we've got our first section. Okay, so we're just going to slide that down. So once we've got that in position, we can now start returning back up through our beads that we have. So I'm going to take my needle up through the shell pearl, and then through the 11, the 8 and the 6, up through the top. So make sure that's sitting nicely, and just keep repositioning your threads to make sure it's sitting nice and neatly, which that one is. Just give it a bit of a wiggle, that's fine. We've still got the 11/0 just to pop on the 2, so I've got my thread. Let me just cut that off nice and neat. Cut that off, so we're going to take this up through the 11. So I like to, whichever I've got at the bottom of my piece, I like to have the same at the top.
Okay.
So we've got the 11 at one end, and then we're just going to feed that through the same 11 at the top. So now we have our 2 beads. So before you do the next step, just to make sure that it's all sitting nicely, which that's sitting
lovely,
perfectly. And then what we're going to do, we're going to cut our threads. So we've got about 6 inches of tails, like so. And then we're going to take our shepherd's hook, and all we're going to do is simply going to tie it on. So I'm going to take one of my threads, and I'm going to take the second.
Oh, literally, you're just knotting it on.
That's all I'm going to
really?
do. Yeah, so I'm just going to make sure that's sitting nice and in the centre, which it is. So I'm doing a single knot, and I'm going to do a double knot, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it over. Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to tie a knot at the front as well as the back. So that's a single.
Is that just precautionary?
Yeah, yeah. Single followed by a double, like so. And then with the remnants of your tail, you will then thread your needle, and you will take your needle back through the group of shell pearl with the seed beads.
Oh, to disappear it?
Yeah. Then you'll do the same with this side, because what you might find is if you're getting too close to that knot and you cut your threads, it might come unravelled. But if the knot's up here and your threads are through here, and then you cut them, there's no way for that knot to come undone.
Okay.
So I'll just cut them off here. I won't cut them all the way close, but you can see there. And then that's your, if I show Michael, that's our earring from start to
Here,
finish.
let me put them in.
Let
me put them in. Hang on.
Perfect. I love this design. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make lots of those capsules and put them into a necklace. I think they'd be really nice.
See, the interesting thing about it is that the design has got so much so much versatility, and you've got so many different versions that you could add gemstones, you could add, you know, for those of you, and I know there's a lot of people, and like for myself, I haven't quite explored seed beads probably as much as quite a lot of people have. So for me, actually, I like the idea of adding my gemstones that, and again, putting in a little bit of detail like this with the Ava beads, but then still incorporating the gemstones. You can always, you know, so price-wise, you could choose how you wanted to price depending on what your ingredients and the different ratios of what you added or didn't add, as the case may be. You could almost do hidden gemstones inside, couldn't you?
Birthstone inside.
Exactly.
But as they are now, I would sell those for £15 a pair.
Wow.
For those. No, I just think they're amazing. For a hand finished, hand polished bead, it's just
beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, for those of you who got who saw the first kit of this hour, which of course was the combination of of these,
there we go.
You can see here. That gives you the collaboration of the earrings that we have to our left here, and this was the ocean combination. So anybody who's wondering where these earrings have come from, these are actually from the ocean collection. We'll bring that information in of all very limited stock quantities that we have left, but it is still available, but it is very, very limited. I think if everybody checks out, I think we've got like a single quantity figures left, so it's not a lot, but what we have got is available still. So £26.95 is all you're paying, and that is for your ocean collection. It includes your 3 lots of Ava beads, plus on top of that all of your Maikis, and you get super duos from that combination as well, and all of that for just £26.95. Great price point. I mean, absolutely amazing. I'm going to give you that one back. I'm going to put this back in. Now, anybody who's asked, which we have had a number of requests, we do have a DVD that marries alongside a lot of the jewellery that we've been showing as examples within today's show. We do have a DVD that shows you and gives you step-by-step instruction to create all of those pieces, from the luxury of the quiver earrings, which are those amazing elongated ombre, some of them designs. Then you have the opposite to attract bracelets. You've got sunrise bracelets as well, which are almost like that, the rise and fall of the colourways. Then you've also got the falling star mandala, and you get also the rotella necklace to be able to be made. So all of these will be made within the DVD. You will get all of the instruction on how you can make them, and you get it all for just £4.95. I was in a really well-known bookshop the other day, and I was in a section which I don't normally go to, which is like the hobby and crafting section, because I was looking for a book for a relative, and I didn't realise the price of not just books, but actually books with DVDs. When they're together, I got a real shock, because I'm like in the world of £4.95 for an hour DVD. That's where my world sits within like jewellery making DVDs. I was genuinely quite stunned. You know, you can spend like 30, 40, 50 pounds. And I mean, I'm sure that's still probably quite a good price, but we just make, you know, techniques and step-by-step tutorials even more affordable, don't we?
And we've been this price for 9 years. It'll be in May. For 9 years we've kept at £4.95.
At £4.95, we've never changed. No, it's just amazing. Now Catherine's just got in touch. She says, beautiful demo, Mark. Clear, concise and excellent tutorial. I think it's one of the best. Thank you so much for sharing.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Now we still have more of our Ava bead bundles to look forward to. We're not actually. I tell you what. We'll start going into the next section in around about 5 minutes' time. So you don't have long to wait for the next and final instalment of our Ava bead combination.
Wow.
So yes, everything you've seen so far, we've got even more to add to your opportunities. Even more opportunities to make the most of.
A show wouldn't go by without me spilling the beans on something.
You've already spilled the beans, be careful. You've already spilled the beans on 5th of May. Something's happened on the 5th of May.
Oh, I've mentioned that before. But I'm going to. We've already placed an order for the next range of Ava beads. Okay. And 3 of the colours have never been seen before. We've actually, Victoria and I have commissioned 3 brand new colours which have never been seen anywhere in the world.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Dropping that one in. Just giving us that, just to hold on to that one. Okay. Happy with that? Yeah, you'll get into trouble for that tomorrow, I'm sure. We have got for you more. Now, we've obviously worked quite a lot today with sea beads, etc. And you've worked with the likes of your needles and things. But actually, when it comes to classic traditional jewellery making, there are certain tools that make life easy, right? One of those. Hang on a minute, which one are we going to first? Oh, hang on a minute, I think you might have the wrong number. Tell me which one you think it is. Zurons? Zurons, okay, yeah. So it's this number. Here we go. So we're going to start with our precision tweezer nose pliers. So essentially, if I just show you them, I don't know how close up, in fact my dress is not helping because it's dark, but can you see, watch this.
Wow. They're very narrow, aren't they, at the point?
Look at that precision that you're going to get. So if you are looking for that intricate workmanship, especially when you're working with smaller beads, when you're working with much more, you know, minute, detailed designs, you do need that precision. You need that absolute precise top head of the tweezers, and you've of the tweezer pliers, and you've got that. Now these are part of the Zuron range, so you have. I always love the texture of the Zuron handles. Yes. There's something about them that's just really tactile. And then you have, of course, you've got just that easy workability, ergonomic qualities that are second to none. I mean, Zuron have just got such a great reputation for quality, and you've got this deal, you've got this opportunity, all for just £14.95. The thing is that the opportunity that we have for you here, it really does show you what we are and who we are. Because I guess in some ways you can go to your local hobby and crafting shop, and you could probably double the price for most of these kind of tools. You know, most of these tools have a real, I guess, a value for a lot of professionals, because these are the tools that make their jewellery the quality that, of course, you can sell and make your money from. So, you know, you want to get the right quality. You want to get the right tool for the right job, and you've certainly got that here for £14.95. Good news is if you've already bought from us, you're adding to your order. You've already bought from us, you've paid your postage and packaging, and even on all of our tools, we offer you the chance to add to your order without having to pay an extra fee. So what that means is that whatever the size, whatever the parcel that we're securing and you'll buy from us, this big, this heavy, doesn't matter. It's all going under one postage and packaging. So that's why it's good to add tools to your order as you've got the chance. £14.95 is all you pay. Right, we have got for you another opportunity now. Are you ready for an add it to your order Ava Beads mega bundle?
I didn't know about this. Are we really?
We are about, you're looking, it's this bundle here.
Oh my word.
It's all of them together.
Oh.
We are bringing you 1, 2, 3, 4 packets. That's 80 Ava beads, all in one huge bundle deal. This is going to be a massive opportunity. A huge deal is coming your way. This is, I know we're not supposed to be doing this. I know that we're not meant to be doing this, but we're doing it tonight exclusively with a stock that is everything that we have. Everything we have. You've just heard the price tag. The reason Mark's laughing is because he's just heard the price, and Mark didn't know we were doing these additional bundles. Mark didn't know that this was an addition to our incredible launch today. We're bringing you here 20, 40, 60, 80. You've got here a huge opportunity. If you think about that, you know, 80 Ava beads, then you're using, you know, just 4 to do each cap. I mean, that means that you could do, that's ridiculous. I've just worked out that. That's just you could do huge amounts of luxury jewellery with this bundle. Right, I've got queues on the phone lines already. I've already got Sally, Olive, Christina, Jill. Nobody knows the price tag, but everybody's reacting. This is an exclusive, so you don't have any C beads. Lots of people are saying, can we have the Ava beads without anything else? Yes, you can. This is what you've been waiting for. Straight away, Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, Somerset, Essex, Lanarkshire, Bristol. I've got Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire. Multi-buys already confirming on this deal. We're going to go straight for it, straight down. You've got here 80 brand new colours of your very own exclusive Ava bead deal. For what price tag? £22, and that's 80 Ava beads for £22.95. That works out at £5.74
for 20.
For 20.
Yeah,
now you were saying
there are a lot out there that you're paying that much for 10.
And that's the thing. Go to your, other suppliers. Go to other suppliers and go and have a look at the price tag that they charge, because they're charging for 10 what we're essentially charging for double that quantity. You're getting 20 from us, and we're bringing you 20 of each colour. That's 20 of your zinc iris, 20 of your etched sunset, 20 of your lava red, and 20 of your jet Picasso. All of this deal for £22.95. Huge opportunity. Heather, Janet, Claire, Catherine, Florence, Narinda, Joyce, Jan, Lucy. Go, go, go on this deal. A huge opportunity. It's yours for the taking. £22.95 is all you pay. A huge chance. But I've got Liam making now hang on a minute, Liam, let's work this out. He says hashtag I've got sweaty hands. I'm not sure whether that's just a general comment or whether that's pertaining to the scenario that he's in. But either way, nice to meet you, Liam. Shan't shake hands. £22.95 is the price that we should be holding. Now, just to be clear, can I just go back to you, Mark? Don't just look this way. Don't look at that. Right? You know, right, that when you're researching, well, obviously you've been out to the factory. You know the craftsmanship. These are hand finished.
30 processes.
Right? 30 variant processes. And you know, with the research that you've done, even this morning you said, I've been on there, right?
Yeah.
Suppliers out there, which are like kind of your retailers in the UK, there's only 6 or 7, but there is other people who are offering you these beads, right? Now, obviously, this is our colourway that we're offering you in this bundle, but they're offering you packs of 10 for around about £6 to £7, right? £6 to £7.
The price that I think...
Hang on a minute, whoa, just to pause a second. That's 6 to 7 for 10.
Yeah.
We're doing 20 within each bundle. And you've got 4 variant colours. That's currently, for 20 of each colourway, £5.47.
Which is a fantastic price for 10.
For 10.
That's market
We're
leader
doing
price
20.
out there.
Right, we're doing double the quantity, and we're not even stopping there this evening. This is going to be your exclusive opportunity. This is going to be the only time, and Liam said he will probably get into bother with this one, but we are not even stopping there. How about we break every rule? How about we push every boundary? I reckon we're market leaders right now for the price that we're
With
doing.
what we're about to do.
Well, this is now breaking every boundary of price category that you've ever seen on Ava beads. We've never broken this price bracket for 20. We've never done anything like this before. Get ready, because we are about to go. Guess what? 80 Ava beads for under £20. That means you're getting 20 for less than £5. Liam said he's not even just stopping on the nose of £20. Right, let's go. You've got to be on those phone lines. You've got to make sure you're joining us on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. I mean, we've literally got Liam, sweaty hands, he says. Just do it. This is your chance. Under £20 is your exclusive deal.
That's £2.50 for 10.
£2.50 for, right.
That's madness.
Go to any retailer, any supplier of Ava beads, and look, don't forget, you can join us on the web right now, right? And you can go to JewelleryMaker.com, or you can type into any search engine Ava beads. See the price tag of 10. See the price tag of 10. It's not going to be £2.50. No. That is sure a huge opportunity.
A lot of the suppliers that I've looked at have a basic range of colours as well. They don't have these coatings and finishes.
And this is an almighty prospect, a huge opportunity. £19.95. Now, we had a great quantity, and we've got a huge chance for you to add. Now, obviously, if you got the bundles earlier on, this is now facilitating even more opportunities, even more chances to make that impact yours. If you're joining us on the phone lines, good news is we'll process your call as fast as we can on that free phone number. And if you're joining us on the web, well, I tell you what, if you don't check out, there's every chance you could lose out. I'm really sorry, but this is first come, first served. Loads and loads of reaction. Deborah, Janice, congratulations to you. Millie B's joined me. Dee's joined me. Lizzie, Linda, Catherine, congratulations to you. Beryl and Jan, Janet and Joan, congratulations to Heather, collectors in Kildare, Berkshire, Derbyshire, Essex, Yorkshire. I've got Lanarkshire, double impact for a lot of people. Helen's bought 2, congratulations. I've got buys in Norfolk buying 3, congratulations. Denise in Kansas has just bought 2. It's £19.95. Let me take you through the colourways again so you can see how well they blend, and actually perhaps you want to see them in that wonderful ombre type of style where you can see how complementary they are as they work together. If perhaps you're looking at making these as signature pieces, what a beautiful collaboration that could be. Look at that.
They're just stunning, aren't they? These bundles are beautiful.
And like you say, these textures that you've got,
they're incredible,
your
aren't they?
Finishings that you've got are so unique, are so different. An absolutely phenomenal price point that we've managed to achieve today at £19.95. Under £20 we've gone for a formidable combination. That is 80. That is 80. That means for when we start to break it down, when we start to bring you, well, say what you'd get normally, which is a pack of 10 of each colour, that would be 40. 40 for £20 would be good.
It would. I've not seen these 2 colours on any other supplier. Those 2.
But 40 for £20 is good elsewhere.
Yeah.
And we're at 80. We haven't just like upped the ante by 1 or 2. We've doubled the quantity and pretty much sliced the price as low as it can possibly go. £19.95. Hold those lines. A massive potential for you to get so much. And let's just see some of the jewellery that we've got the chance to be able to make from this combination. Perhaps the bracelets, when you see that wonderful arrangement of bracelets that you could be making here. I mean, look at that. Could you just show us that gorgeous, the bronzy tones?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm thinking you could actually replicate that colourway
easily. Yeah.
With those 2, couldn't you? With the gorgeous qualities of the red lava and then the etched sunset. With those 2, that bracelet.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Yeah, I would just use those two as well. Look at the way that looks as though it's had gold leaf.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Look at it.
Top and lightly brushed.
It's really textured, and I really like the fact that it's not as sleek as some of the others. It's got a little bit more of a naturalistic texturing to it. A huge deal. A really, really big decision has been made there, because obviously that's boundary breaking price wise. It really is.
I had no idea we were doing bundles.
Not like
not
anything like this. If it helps, Liam didn't know he was going to do that either. Liam didn't have that plan really. It's a huge opportunity that you've got there. Congratulations, one and all. If you're staying on those phone lines, we will process your call. It is of course a very, very, very busy deal, and rightly so. People are reacting and multi-purchasing. We're going to go straight on to the next deal. Why are you looking over there? What's he looking over there for?
What's he going to do?
Okay.
No. These are the...
Is this the...
I'm not having anything to do with this one.
Which one am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Mm-hmm. Oh, but this was that one with the labradorite qualities.
Bermuda blue.
It's two...
This is the two-tone, yeah. And these are
These are all the two-sided ones.
Yeah,
oh, no. That is going to be one of the most amazing combinations. Now, if I get a bit closer, if I just move the board a bit closer, because I want you to see the different varieties of the different sides. So if I show you this one here, can you see here, double-sided? So you've got that wonderful matte textured silver on one side, and then you have here that almost labradorite quality that you get from this amazing Bermuda blue. They are, when you get them home, you'll just be fascinated. Every movement, but that's the two sides. So you can see that you get the matte silver texture, and then you get, but that alongside those wonderful metallic aquas, they're stunning. But let me then change it round and let's get a close-up of these, because these are also double-sided. So you've got here in one side, you've got those wonderful tones of the almost, you'd say like peaches and beautiful tones like that. Then flip it to the other side. Look at those pinks and metallics and the purples. Huge quality that you have there. Then, if that wasn't enough, look at this. You've then got the greens and the blues and the yellows coming through. Flip it to the other side and you've got the clearest of crystal qualities in that vitriol. They are amazing, Mark. I mean, you must have just been bewildered when you were out there.
That's incredible. If you can imagine, if you're spraying a pressed glass bead, however hard you try to do a single-sided, there's always some, we might have drippage or overspray, something like that. So to do a half-coated like this is so much more difficult than doing a fully coated. So again, that's another process.
And that's the thing, is it's just, great close-up. That really does show you the quality of this combination. I can't believe that we're doing this as a bundle. This is quite exceptional. I wish we had more. I mean, I genuinely wish we had a bigger quantity, but we don't. Once this quantity's gone, it is gone. You'll have to make...
Wow.
Tried.
How many do we have of these?
Now, all I'm going to say is that these are an exclusive price access that we're about to give you. We are launching all of these colours brand new today. None have been seen before this evening. None of these have been accessible to you any other time than now. They are all brand new, and we are about to do a huge opportunity. And we're about to do something that is pretty much, in fact, it's not pretty much, it is totally rule-breaking. Totally rule-breaking. We're about to get right. I'm going to say now, if you think about how much work has gone into these, if you think about how much texture you've got to add to your jewellery, thanks to that double side quality. So you've got the silver finish against that blue lagoon, then you've got there the beautiful aqua tones, then you've got, oh my goodness me, look at how gorgeous that looks.
I don't think it'll, how will that come up on Channel 4, I was going to say?
Yeah.
Channel 4, Camera 4 even, I don't know if that'll pick it up or not.
Can you see it? Oh, you just don't see half as much of that colourway.
They look so beautifully together, actually, the pink and the green, don't they?
But it's incredible that you know the brightness of the pinks against those greens and yellows is just formidable. This is going to be another one of those ridiculous deals that just goes to show if you join us here at JewelleryMaker, whatever time you join us, we'll push the boundaries, we'll give you the best opportunity, straight down, no point in dilly-dallying on this one. How do you fancy the deal? For under £20, we're matching the price. I mean, literally, everybody's just gone, we're doing what? When there's more texture, there's more dynamic. These are double-sided, and we're going to £19.95. If you do want to join us, this is your chance. This is your opportunity. That is a free phone number that you're dialing at the bottom of the screen. JewelleryMaker.com. £19.95. Congratulations to Terry, John, Marion. Congratulations, Janice, Angela, Elaine. Congratulations to you. Buys in Midlands, Sussex. I've got Midlothian, Bedfordshire, Shropshire, North Yorkshire, Bristol. I can tell you 60% of the stock's allocated, and that means for all of those who've put into the web basket, this is now a case of if you don't check out, there's a chance you could lose out. That's got to work out at what? Is it about 25 pence per bead?
Yeah.
25p? I mean, am I the only one that thinks that's absolutely balmy?
Well, as we mentioned, when you start with that glass rod that I showed you, and all of those processes, and it's just phenomenal. I can't get my head around it sometimes.
Translating that into the jewellery that you've got the chance to make, if you put that into perspective on even just one of those beautiful rotellas, when you've got one of those and you've put 5 in those, what's that, £1.25 to make a feature pendant, to just make a feature pendant on this gorgeous design here, you know, each one of those is a signature look.
Just 5.
£1.25.
Yeah.
Mark, £1.25. I don't think that's going to happen again. I genuinely do not think that that is going to happen again. Now, obviously, there is queues on the phone lines. It is very, very busy. Everybody's call will be answered as fast as we possibly can. I've got loads and loads of people getting through to us, but it is web heavy at the moment. 70% of the stock's allocated. There's a chance that this will, of course, be a sellout within the next couple of minutes. So that's based on the fact that of those who've confirmed, that's not even based on, you know, how many web buyers we've got who've put in their baskets who are still yet to check out. So we really are looking at a limited quantity now available, and we started with a really decent quantity. You know, we really did start with something that offered you a really, really good chance of getting involved, but we truly have pushed the boundaries of price lower than I think you'll ever anticipate us doing again, certainly for the level of complexity of interest that you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just show you the quality of the double-sided detail here. Swapping that over. Look at that. Double-sided. Let me do it again. Let me show you it again. You've got the pink tones and the purples. Flip it over. Look at that.
But it's not clear, is it? You've got that rose gold hue hidden in there as well.
I'll show you the other side of these ones, because this is what I mean is that every single one, it's almost like each one of these is almost like getting 2 because they're so different one side to the other, isn't it?
This has got to be my favourite name, I think, Bermuda Blue. If I had a racehorse, I'd call it Bermuda Blue.
Nice. Like it. A huge deal that you have. £19.95 is all you pay. If you've got a phone in your hand still, we see you there. If you're joining us on the web, we see you there. And if you're joining us on the app, we see you there. But we obviously have to say to you that these chances are only there for the taking while we've got the chance to be able to offer this to you. Keep staying on those phone lines for me. Now, Mark, obviously we've seen the potential in the earrings that you've shown us, and in but one presumes that because of the shape of these, there's so much more scope. There's so much to do with these.
Oh, absolutely, because they tessellate, and the angle has been. I mean, the way that this bead has been designed, is just fantastic because as you just saw, 6 fit together beautifully to make that 6-petal flower. If you take one of the petals away, you've got a 5-petal, then you've got scope to add beads in between. You take another one away, you've got the 4. We've shown you what you can do with the caps.
Yes.
And then you can make 3, you add more beads. So just from taking away or adding, you just, again, design
diversified.
Fantastic.
Yes, so much potential, so much opportunity. Again, stay on those lines, and congratulations if you've got that chance. Huge opportunity there. Now, we're going to get into a bit of bother on this. Well, we're already going to get into a bother, aren't we? Because so far we've broken the rules by taking you under £20 on each one of these bundles. So we've already pushed the boundaries. But if I tell you that those boundaries are just not even slightly going to be, really didn't do well with that, putting back into the pots at all. But if I just show you the quality of what you have on this next deal, you're going to love what we have to show you. Oh, you're going to show us?
I'm going to show you now, which not very many people have ever seen, and we're allowed to show these. They gave us permission to take the photographs. This is the mould. This is called the mother mould that your Ava beads came from. If I can just, excuse me if you can see any fingerprints on here. So this is the mother mould that produced your Ava beads. So that is the mother mould.
And that's the one where all of the beads are
This is the mould that the machine moulds were set from. So this is the prototype. This is where it all started. And not many people would have seen this, so I feel quite privileged to see it this evening.
How exciting! Yeah. And that's where it all starts. That's where
it's called
main...
the mother mould. Yeah. Let me just show you. So this is the furnace that melts the glass. I think it's something like 900 degrees centigrade. So the glass rods go into here and are melted, and then that then gets fed through to the pressing machines.
And does it go straight through? So once it's melted, does it go straight through?
Straight through. So if I show you the room where the pressing machines are, which is absolutely amazing. So these are the machines. They're the pressing machines. So our Ava beads would have been made on these pressing machines, all looked after by chaps. So all the glass is fed through by chaps. You can see. Can you see? I'm not very good at this pointing. Can you see these here? They're the glass rods that are being fed through into the machine here, and then the glass rods are melted, and then the pressed glass beads come out into the state that we looked at right at the beginning of the show.
Oh, into those
white, and then, as I said, they then go through tumbles, and then they're sent out to home workers who file all the holes with a very fine file, and they go around clipping all the excess etches off, and it's just
so much detail.
And we think there's a lot of work goes involved in mining gemstones.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And actually, in some ways, it does give you a little bit more of an appreciation.
Oh, without a doubt.
Certainly for me, I didn't know any of that, and that gives me even more of an appreciation on, and especially when you've got so much quality in the jewellery that you then have. You can understand, can't you, that the finish needs to be that good. Right.
Yes.
Are you ready for our final bundle of the evening for our Ava bead? This one, 1, 2, 3
I love that purple.
opportunities. 3, that means you're getting 60 of our amazing exclusive opportunity, 20 packs. Now, they only normally come in 10 packs, so these are exclusive 20-pack deals that we've managed to secure for you. You've got a combination of your metallic overline, you've got your metallic violet, and you've got your chalk white lila Vega gold luster. That's this one. You've got loads and loads of qualities to really add a bit of detail into this. And if I just show you how well these blend together, I think it's fair to say that you instantly have jewellery to be made in this combination. Wow. They look good, don't they?
That's an amazing purple. That's real purple, isn't it?
And when you put that texture towards the beautiful matte tones of the goldy tones and the violets, doesn't it just add even more dynamic to the overall effect when you play them together?
It works perfectly, isn't it?
Yeah, really well. You've got 20 in each pack, so that's double the quantity that you normally get elsewhere, and on top of that you're getting exclusive colours in those 20 packs that we've never done before. These are all brand new colours that we're launching today, brand new and guaranteed to go to rock bottom pricing. Guaranteed opportunity for you right now. We're bringing you to an all-time, never been seen before price tag. Never have we done Ava beads like this for a price tag, not just under 20 by a penny or two. How do you fancy $17.95? That brings that all-time low price even more ridiculously low. A huge opportunity there, 60 colours, and that's that purple that's just, it's just so vivid, isn't it?
Amazing.
Love this deal. Karen and Vera, Angela and Christina, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this colourway to come through, and we're doing it for you right now. Collectors in Wiltshire, Hampshire, Greater London, Gwynedd, East Lothian. I've got buys in Essex, Cardiff, Oxfordshire, Devon, Norfolk. It's so busy. It's great to have your company this evening. We've given you everything we've got when it comes to our exclusive access to these brand new pieces. Now let's not forget, when these first came to wear, when we launched them, first time on air, last time on air, they weren't seen again. No. And then when we've come back many months later, we're now bringing you another batch of exclusive brand new colours. So we're really pushing our own boundaries. We're really trying to achieve the very best diversity and individuality for your jewellery making as we can within these very popular, and you know, globally these are an extraordinarily popular addition to many beading designs.
I mean, worldwide. I mean, they've got such a reputation worldwide. I mean, they're used by all of the biggest bead manufacturers. They just love them, and bead designers, and it's incredible.
Pack of 10 though, that's what you normally get, a pack of 10. We've doubled that quantity in each pack. We've given you the chance to be able to get a trade price on this opportunity for just £17.95, and this is your lustrous combination, metallic violet, metallic overline, and your gold luster combination. A huge opportunity that you have, an amazing deal that you have for this opportunity. And of course, if you've already bought from us today, it's £3.95 for one postage and packaging. So that means if you've bought at any point today, not just joining us for our Ava beads, but maybe you joined us on our morning show, or maybe you joined us this afternoon, whenever you joined us, you've already paid your postage and packing. Now you're just going to add to your order. This might be your first purchase, where you've still got plenty of hours to go before we then close the order for the day, which is at midnight tonight. So much opportunity.
Can you just hold that up in case anyone might be a bit... So this is how it comes off the press, and then everything else, as I said, it's just processes after processes.
But you said up to 30 processes that you could be looking at, you know. And when you think that when you've got the quality of this opportunity, when you think of the potential, it's quite extraordinary, really, isn't it?
So it's gone from that mould that I showed, what they call the mother mould, and then it goes through the glass rods, and then through the pressing, and then the taking of all the debris and reheating the debris, because nothing is wasted. They will reuse the debris to produce, I don't know.
And they're double drilled on each side.
So they're double drilled on the pressing machine, but then when they go to the home workers have minute little files that they clean the inside of the drill holes with.
Yes. And you know, when you've got such precision when you've got such quality in each singular piece. You really do have so much quality, haven't you? You've got so much workability into your designs. I've got Q's on the line still. Congratulations to those who have joined us. I have got the likes of Elizabeth joining me in County Durham, Dee's joining me in North Yorkshire, Joyce is there in Buckinghamshire, I've got Marina in Midlothian, Jackie, you've got yours, Janice, you've got yours, congratulations, amazing deal. I've got Devon, London, Surrey, Cardiff, Gloucestershire, a feature quality of opportunity that we're offering you here. Limited edition on this quantity, very limited, and it is yours for the taking. Stay there on those phone lines, and congratulations to you. Now we've got a little bit of time perhaps to just stop, and are you going to give us a moment to appreciate some of your pieces that you've already masterminded within the DVD? Just because I think we've obviously talked about Ava beads in so many different ways that it'd be really nice for us to just introduce everybody to the different designs that you've created. Let's start with the first aspect of the DVD, which is the quiver earrings. So just talk me through a little bit about the design of the quiver earrings.
If I bring these ones across,
yeah,
and we'll just talk through them. So this is your basic earrings, and the reason why I decided to call them quiver earrings is because A, they look like the quiver of an arrow, and also they have a sort of a quivery movement when you're wearing them.
Yeah.
And so basically you start with your base at the bottom, and do you remember when we talked about the first demo, we had the 8 O's going along the side. So I didn't want to leave a bare point at the bottom, so I've made a little section of 11 O's. This is all 11 O's on this design, just to cover up the bottom here, and then we go up the sides, then we go inside the next, at the top of the two legs, we call the two legs, and then you insert the next Ava, and it's like a ladder weave. Okay, so you're winding in and then out, up the sides, in, out, up the sides. And I just wanted a little detail in the top here, so I added that little cross of 11 O's at the top, and then I flipped the top Ava in the second direction, so you get sort of in effect you've got the opposites attract, top and bottom, and then you've got that quiver. And as I said, you can make these as long or as short as you want to, and that you can even turn that into a bracelet as well, which we explain about on the DVD.
The interesting part about it, I mean, you're using what, four, per ear, which is 8 in total.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing, and they're really nice. They're really cool earrings. They are really cool. Really magnificent quality. They have that 8
feature beads in one luxury pair of earrings. And when we put that into perspective, what that would have been if you were buying it elsewhere, that would have been essentially the main pack. That was your pack. You normally get a pack of 10, so you put that into perspective.
And then what would you have made with the other two? You would have put those to one side.
Exactly, that would have been your spare. Whereas actually, when we give you 20, you've got that opportunity to really build upon that, haven't you?
Absolutely.
You've got the DVD, which takes you through that pair of earrings, but that's not where the DVD stops. I mean, we do put a lot into our DVDs in terms of opportunity. So the next one is Opposites Attract,
which is this one here, if I bring this across.
So it's a feature bracelet.
Yep. So as you can see, what we do is we start right at the very beginning here. So you have the two facing each other, and then you have the opposites attract, and then they go against each other, and then they come back to each other again. And we've alternated in 3 colours, I believe, in this one. But you could just use just one colour. You can use 2 colours, so it's entirely up to you. You can even have a mix match. And can you see here, these dark pearls, these are actually C pearls, these are 4mm pearls.
Really?
So again, we show you on the DVD how to incorporate gemstones with C beads, which is what I love doing.
And me.
There's a place for mixing both.
Truly.
But again, you can use that as an earring motif, you can make that into a choker. You can
I thought that as a choker would be amazing when I saw it.
Yes.
So that's the Opposite Attract, which is also a feature of the DVD, £4.95. Sunrise bracelets, which is that gorgeous. And it's almost working the shape of the Ava bead in the opposite to what
so you can see how this says Ava across it. So this is a way of, instead of putting the 2 points together or the 2 legs together, this just mixes just from opposing sides here, and you get an amazing little look. And can you see in between the beads we've got a row of 4 11 O's.
Yes.
Remember I mentioned that there are 4 11s or 3 of the 8s. Have a little. So again, just have a little play. But it's simple, just going round and round and round. It's such a little simple little technique, but really effective. Really effective. So if you've got one of the bundles that has the multicoloured the tonals, this is a really nice bracelet for using.
Because that's what I was just thinking, you know,
Yes.
if you wanted to do that with one of the bundles, I mean, actually, each one of those bundles is going to represent to create that almost,
Yes.
you know,
So the
unique ombre.
vitriols, yeah, so those two on this first one, the vitriol and the rose, that would be perfect for this sort of ombre look.
I'll just show you those. And that was part of the second bundle that we offered you. And that was the ocean bundle, yes. And that was 80, so 20, and then you had your Bermuda blue and your aqua. You had all of those. But actually, I'm thinking those, you're right, in
so
that bracelet.
So this particular, I would use exclusively one colour on this bracelet, and it would just make, it becomes its own, doesn't it, when you use them on their own merit.
I wonder if I would do that. I would just play with the colourway. Just bring out some more of the blues of the vitriol within that. That's what I'd do anyway. For £4.95, you've got the DVD. Wow. If you want the bundle, we'll bring that in. It's on the bottom of the screen there. You can see it comes in. You're getting in total, you're getting 20, 40, 60, 80 of your Ava beads for just £19.95. So that's £19.95. You get the DVDs and add it to your order for £4.95. Right, we're going to Falling Star Mandala.
If I go for this is my favourite. So again, this is a motif. Well, as I mentioned earlier, we talked to you about you make the first motif in the centre, and then you add a round, and then you add another round, and then you add another round, and you just keep going. And as I said, this is using 6, but I've put little spacer beads in between just to open out the flower motif. And we also show you a way of putting the opposites. Can you see? So we've got the two legs with the two legs, but in opposing sections there.
See, I would put that with this one. I'd take that.
Yep.
Sorry, Carrie, I'm going to take it out of shot. And I'm going to do that.
Oh, yeah. That purple and gold.
Yep.
Oh, my word.
That's exactly where I go.
Stunning. So like purple on the inside and then gold on the outside.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Brilliant idea.
I think that would just look amazing. But again, you know, for the inner circle, you've only used 6. We're giving you 20. For the outer circle, you've only used 6. We're giving you 20.
So for a big statement piece like this, you've used 12 Avas.
You're nibbling into the quantity that you're actually getting, and of course that combination here with the beautiful violets and the golden tones, and of course the textured gold as well. That's coming in at £17.95. So that was just a gesture of a price point when you start to think about the potential of how little you need to use to make a real big statement.
That's right. Absolutely.
£17.95 is all you pay for that three combination of your Ava beads. And as I say, just to keep on reiterating, because it really is crucial to identify when you are price researching, just make sure that you're looking at the quantity that each one of the suppliers that you're looking at is offering you. For the majority, in fact, we couldn't find anywhere, and I did a bit of research, and Mark's done some research, I can't find anywhere that does a pack of 20, they just do 10s. So we've doubled the quantity and yet pretty much matched the price across the board, if not, to be honest, we're better in price in a lot of places for 20 when they're offering you 10. So it's quite a formidable price point to achieve now at £17.95 for that wonderful combination. Now, final one that I want to show you is for you to show me is the Rotella or Rotella.
And this is using 5 alongside the super duos, which we've had in a couple of the bundles, haven't we, this evening?
Now then, the bundle that had the super duos, I want to show you that again because I want to...
that red.
Yeah, shall we do the reds? Look, imagine this combination within the Rotella design.
Beautiful. That's been one of my favourite bundles this evening.
I mean, with those super duos, I think are I've never seen those before.
That was such a surprise to see supers in with the bundles. I had no
idea.
idea.
But then, to create a design like that where you are using the super duos, then that's perfect, isn't it, to go with the DVD?
Replicate, I think that'll look amazing. You've got everything there you need in that bundle.
So you're going to get all of this colourway with that wonderful ombre tone, plus you're going to get the combination of the pink super duos and all of the additions of the 8Os and the 11Os, and that's just £26.95. And to go through that, you know, as a piece for those who want to make it, you're only using 5
for each little motifs
of each one of the motifs. 5.
Yeah, so you can turn these into earrings. You can have a watch face bracelet as a pendant.
And you've got, I mean, you got 20 in each one of these bundles. So in total, you've got here 12 of those motifs that you could make.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? So you've got a pendant, a full necklace, earrings, a bracelet to match.
Yeah.
All from that kit.
Huge. I mean, it's a huge opportunity, isn't it? £26.95. So how many pieces of jewellery do you reckon you could make from each one of those bundles? What did we just say? You could make one of the necklaces.
So you can make. So if you were looking at this rotella, you
Yeah.
could make a necklace, a pair of earrings, a pendant, and a watch face bracelet.
Crikey.
And you've got enough beads there to do all of the.
And that's not just like a light necklace. That's
no, that's a full
impact necklace, isn't it?
Because you could make this necklace with just the three.
Or
That's
one.
all you would need, or one. Yeah.
I mean, one of them would look amazing just as a centrepiece, wouldn't it? Huge opportunity, huge. The DVD is there for the taking. If you would like to join us with all of our Ava bead offers that we've offered you today, you've already paid your postage and packaging. Add it to your order as a single P&P deal. That's all of yours for just £4.95. So £4.95. Congratulations if you've got this deal. And I mean, that is a serious chance and a half, isn't it? A real chance and a half. So stay on those lines to add to your... This is just a little bit of an example of the DVD. Gives you step-by-step instructions, and the guidance that you're offering on this really, I know a lot of people say it, and I'll always say it, you know, your guidance and your tutorials are so easy to follow. I know everybody says with your DVDs there's just such a relaxed way of learning with your DVDs, which is really enjoyable. So
well, all of my DVDs as well, I've mentioned a few times, are aimed at complete beginners, and I think I really pride myself in the fact that there are lots of new viewers out there, and lots of existing viewers who want to try a new hobby or a new shape of seed bead or glass bead, and just to make sure that they're simple and easy to understand. I don't think I'm about to record actually on Tuesday evening next week, my 30th
DVD.
So I must be doing something right.
Your 30th.
Yeah.
Did I do your first one with you?
You did.
Was that one when you were
with the macron,
and you were shaking?
Chips and nuggets.
Oh my goodness me! Was that the chips and nuggets when we started and we walked?
Right.
Oh my goodness me!
That was my first.
That was the beginning.
To do my 30th.
Wow.
And we're launching that one on the 4th of May. So there'll be a bit of a competition with that, as well as its birthday show.
That'll be nice.
And,
that's
so I must
cool.
be doing something right.
Well, you're definitely doing something right. You're definitely doing something right.
Yes,
Right, we've got some more deals to fit in before the end of the evening. So let's introduce you to... Let's bring in some gemstones to add into those gorgeous Ava beads. That's it. Have I picked up the right piece? Hang on a minute. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to put this to air first, and we're going to give you the chance. Wow. Now, obviously, we brought you to the... the aquamarine's gone. We brought to you the aquamarine cubes earlier on. Now, you could actually get your faceted cubes of your dendrite opal. So these are great additions to shape and style of design for your jewellery, isn't it? You know, we've talked about... Did you say that it's your ladies who've joined you in your people who've joined you today?
Cubes are their favourite shape at the moment. They just love them. They're snapping them up, all of our cubes, And Marie came in to ask how their day had gone, and they all said to Marie, we love the cubes, and get more of these cubes. We love them. We love the shape.
I think it's interesting because they offer you different angles to your designs. It almost sometimes leads you into different looks, doesn't it?
That's right, absolutely.
You know, shapes can offer different concepts that you've never tried before.
I think a cube gives your work a bit of an edge, a bit of a contemporary edge, and anything that gives it an edge like that, I really like.
Hello there. That's dendrite opal for £12.95. Wow. The shape is what gives it that individuality. I think that is a formidable way for us to appreciate opal, because of course, if you think about it, because they have got faces, because you've got your combination of faces, what means is that you're seeing different moments inside each one of the faces, so you get a different texture of each moment. And if I just keep rotating it around, you'll see see what I mean by every single face on each one of the cubes is presenting another moment inside the gemstone. A real highlight and a half that you have for £12.95. Wow. It's a great look to work with. It's a real style to add a boldness almost of texture to your design, and all for a rock bottom. Add it to your order price tag. 1p&p, as we keep on saying, gives you the freedom to be able to add as many times as you like to your order. And I know a lot of you have been joining us throughout today, but no more so than this evening with our incredible launch. So if you've already purchased, you can add to your order. We're going to, beautiful shade of amethyst. Great tones. You know what this is going to go nicely with? Hang on. Let's bring it in.
Perfect. That makes that, it's not a lime green, is it? We're calling it a lime green, but it really makes the colour green pop, doesn't it?
It's a really beautiful, rich colour of amethyst that you have here that is going to blend so well if you did get the additional deals with our Ava beads in those wonderful lilac tones. You've got a fabulous 65 carats of your ovals in these glorious extended 6x5 to 11x6 mil stone. £4.95. We have a limited quantity to offer on this price point. No wonder we've got a reaction straight away. We've just taken you to under £5 for amethyst. I mean, you can go to your local jeweller shop and spend double, triple, quadruple that price tag on a single stone.
Absolutely.
One, just look, one of those stones sitting into a nice, simple, classic piece of jewellery, one of those would sell for £20 to £30, wouldn't it, in silver? And here we are offering you that look, £4.95 for the whole look. The whole strand. Nobody's going to get, you know what, you could, if you wanted to, you could easily just restrand, add that silver clasp that you were talking about earlier on, you know, the vault ring clasp for your £5, and you could just do that, restrand, piece of jewellery that looks that good, and we're starting with the main ingredient for less than £5. I mean, that really does showcase just why you join us, because we are that one-stop shop that, you know, make sure they get all of your JewelleryMaker goodies, you know, from the Ava beads, all the way from seed beads and Miyukis to all the way to luxury genuine gemstones. We're making everything under one roof available for you. An amazing quality, absolute sensational deal.
Sorry. Can you put them back up? You were talking about, it just made me chuckle, your pair of jeans.
Pair of jeans?
Yeah, have you seen the code on those graphics for the amethyst? They're coming back, are they? Yeah,
what does it say?
Denim.
Oh, it's a bit of denim. Oh, I like that. Didn't even notice it. I don't notice the code. I must, kind of, just, you know, when you kind of tune out or something. So, yeah, bit of denim. Love a bit of denim. We're going next to, sorry.
Oh, these are amazing.
Oh, I've not seen these before.
They're incredible.
Oh, I love these.
I can see you actually in there wearing this.
Oh, I'd wear it on a long chain. I'd have it on a long, one of those just as a centre.
They're ace, aren't they?
Oh, I love these. Where have these come from? Oh, I love these. I love these. I've not seen these. Can you guess? I've not seen these before. They are fabulous. Let me show you them, that they're double-sided. They're almost like purses. You know, they've got that shape to them. They're like little purses. You could, if you wanted to do something a little bit funky, is you could actually put a little handbag strap and do them as little mini purses and put them on. You know, like how you could do like little kitsch but stylised jewellery, and you could make them into little handbags, into a, you know, onto a lariat necklace. I think these are magnificent.
I think attention to detail, that little row of little segments along the side.
I was just about to, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, when you look at the detail from this profile to every moment, And you know what's lovely about them is that they're really, really smooth. So you've got a real sense of wearability.
Yes, you don't feel any of the little stones, do you?
Not at all.
No, it's
what you
beautifully
feel
made.
is just that smooth edge of the shell and the light bouncing. Absolutely striking. They are super gorgeous, aren't they? Super. 2, 4, 6. You're going to get 7 on one deal here. They should be how much? If you'd have got me to guess the price tag, I'd have said we should be at least £10 each. My guess was we were going to be £70 minimum because of the, and I mean that would have been probably the tenner for the smaller ones, not for the larger one. The larger one takes you up to 35 by 40. That's a huge centre stone. I mean that one, and what's nice is it's big, but it's not weighty because it is shell. It is really, really light. A huge opportunity. $49.95 is not the price you're paying.
Wow, it's £5 each. Brilliant.
Really? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
That's amazing. That's incredible. And again, the workmanship.
Man, I just want that. I just want that on a long lariat. That's what I just want to see that on, because I just think, yeah, if it disappears, you know where it's gone. I just think that has got so much potential. I reckon, and I would guarantee, you wear that, you will get commissions.
Oh, without a doubt.
Don't you think?
Without a doubt, yeah.
You know, you are going to get so many people, so many commissions. I'm almost inclined, right, to just do that to see how many people ask me to make them a piece of jewellery just from that one strand. I'm inclined to take this strand for research purposes only, of course. Take the strand, make a piece of jewellery, and let's see how many people say, can you make me one? Bet you any money I could get rid of that strand by giving or selling, right, blink of an eye. Because for the promo, they are double-sided, right? Let me show you them again. But I reckon the best publicity for those is to wear them.
I think you need to.
I think I
you
do.
need to sacrifice yourself.
Do you? I think that might be. I mean, I'm prepared to do it. I am prepared to put myself out there, and I would wear those just out of.
I think you should.
You know.
I think you should. And if you like these, and if you've not seen these before, you wait till the next item.
Man, they're gorgeous. Oh, man.
They're incredible, aren't they?
I mean, even from a distance, even without even a close-up on camera too, you can see the beautiful, shimmering qualities of this mosaic detail. Look at that. Hang on. Double-sided. Show you them both sides so you can see
the shimmer on them.
Good.
It's incredible.
We have got here a huge opportunity, a massive treat there. Look at the size gradient. You've got 25 by 30, 36 by 40 that you have to the size. And I will just show you, just so you can see that they're not flat, they are actually bulbous. They are actually, look at that, multi-sided qualities of luxury. But I love the fact there's a weight to them that gives you the sense of quality, but without them being, for such a large feature, without them being, you know, overbearing and unwearable. And that's something that I think is so important about jewellery, is the wearability factor. It can look really good, but if you don't want to wear it because it doesn't feel good, then it's pointless, isn't it? These are going to give you the good-looking qualities in every way, shape or form. I'm going to quickly just remind you that all of those Ava deals that we have for you are exclusive, launching tonight. We're giving you all of these opportunities. Just quick recap on a couple of the deals, just to remind you that you got, with your ocean combination, you got your packs of your Ava beads, and you got an additional lot of your seed beads with your super duos. Now you got all of this for under £30. That's under 30 that we managed to achieve on that deal. Silly pricing going on today. Yeah. You got a lot of opportunity, a huge chance. If you do want to join us, under £30 for that feature deal. The DVD is available right now. So if you want to make that look here, with a little bit of a diversity with, of course, the different brand new colours, you could make that look, pinch of salt, with that combination. Easily. So if you want to do it, the DVD is £4.95, the bundle is £26.95. Under one postage and packing, that means you're going to get everything for less than £40. I mean, that just gives you some sense of opportunity there to create a brand new aspect to your jewellery designs, to create something altogether unique in terms of stylised luxuries, and all for under £40. And that's under 40 with serious pounds change, you know. But that's the opportunity you've got. The DVD is still available while stocks last, and of course I don't think there's many left from what I can hear. It's been very well received this evening, and you've then got that wonderful ocean bundle for under £30. Now obviously we have to say a big huge thank you first of all for all of your insight into obviously the process. Pleasure. And you know, giving us much more appreciation of the detail. Handmade, I'm just going to keep on saying that because that's blown my mind. Handmade beautiful Ava beads that we've launched exclusively for you this evening. And obviously, as I say, thank you for your time. Thanks for obviously your inspiration. Thanks to the team for everything that we've done. We'll be back with you for some big Easter treats starting tomorrow from 8 o'clock. So if you fancy celebrating, we've got a cracking weekend lined up for you. It's an extravaganza, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you tomorrow morning from 8. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, happy Easter, jewellery makers.
So we've been asked to make an Easter bonnet, and I can honestly say this is something that I've never ever done before.
No help from the children, I did this all by myself. It's taken me a very long time.